This is Gears 5. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. Hope you enjoy the action. If you are buying the game, or any game, on the Xbox store, consider using my affiliate link in the video description. It takes to the Xbox website, and I get a percentage, and it helps support the work I do, which is awesome. And we also have an Amazon affiliate link if you're buying anything on, Amazon. That's a site lots of people sometimes use. And yeah, always love me some Gears action. It's always a blast. We jump in here every so often. I think we've been kind of trying to put it in about once a month, Gears 5, because it's a blast. It really is a good time. And sometimes we do the historical Gears. I think we streamed Gears 3 like a couple weeks ago. And occasionally I like to put in Gears 2, sometimes Gears 2, that comes up like every few months. And you never know when a Gears Judgment stream's gonna pop up. That one's always the wild card that nobody expects. Yeah. But anyways, this should be a blast. I'd say it's an interesting day, but it was just like little bits of news here or there, and yeah, we'll probably dive into things over time. You always vote Master Chief's rear end? Well, Master Chief's rear end always finds you, but today it's the Ultra rear end. You're attempting it on Insane. Yeah, good luck, man. The Gears games, none of them are easy on Insane. None of them. A smart tactic we were doing. See, this actually bothered me. I have one pal I used to play Gears with, like, all the time. And we would do, one person plays on Insane, one person plays on, like, normal or easy. And we would work through the campaign. So, we did it where my buddy got to play on Insane. And I had to do, all the work and stuff. And then we were supposed to switch. But now he's all too busy the last couple years. Literal years. So he got the achievement for beating, and I think this was Gears 4 we did. I don't think it was Gears 5. I think it was Gears 4. So he got the Insane achievement. And tough luck for me on that one, eh? I'm still sour about it. Honestly, I am really, really sour about it. So that makes it a little bit easier if you're doing the co-op thing. But if you are doing it by yourself on Insane, yeah, it's pretty brutal. Like, I've done, Gears 1, Insane. Gears 2, I almost finished. I think I was most of the way through, but I believe my saves got corrupted or something. I think I did Gears 3 on Insane. Not 100% sure on that one. Used to do that. We used to do the Insane runs. And I mean, Gears 4, I should get that one eventually. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I'm not really chatting with him much these days. Yeah, there's I don't know if an incident would be the word, but we just don't really chat, or haven't chatted in a while, and it's kind of like, you owe me a Gears campaign, dude. I want my achievement. It takes time to grind that out, and you do it as like a group, and you agree on things, and whatever. People get old, and they have different priorities and whatnot, I guess. Or they took the achievement and ran. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. Hello there. Why did that say Volta? This is like one of the first Microsoft titles that actually has like crossover stuff in it, if that makes sense. So like the flags, you can get like a Sea of Thieves flag, you can get like State of Decay. This game's got a couple Halo characters in it, Kat and Emil. I don't know why they picked those characters, not someone like Master Chief or something like that. A little bit silly, but anyways, yeah, so it's got some crossover characters, and that's essentially what that was, is it's like a crossover thing where you can get like a Forza type on the screen, which is kind of fun. Yeah, you recently played 4 and 5. They're good games. I don't know why people complain so much. They actually are really good titles. The stories are really good in both of them. If anything, you could complain Gears 4 plays it like too safe, I guess. They're very serviceable games. I've seen much worse. Like honestly, I don't know why people complain so much, because I've seen so many other franchises where like the later sequels completely like, go in a complete opposite direction of everything that the original series was for, and at worst, the games like play it too safe, I would say, at a worse level. Yeah, but anyways, I think they're good. Hello there. You're doing Insane solo. Have fun with that one. Well, I mean, there was gaming news this week. You know, just nothing, like, substantial. I mean, it happens. We did get, QuakeCon is right now. And, for QuakeCon, they dropped a couple PC Game Pass titles. So I'm gonna do some videos on those. I think they dropped, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and, Quake 4, and a couple, like, old Elder Scrolls titles? Yeah, a couple spin-off Elder Scrolls games. They all dropped those on PC Game Pass, so I might do some videos on them. And Quake Champions released out of early... I didn't even... Okay, so I got, like, a review code for Quake Champions back in, like, 2017, I think? So I thought the game already fully released, but no, it left early access on Steam today after several years, I guess. I guess they were updating it since then, I don't know. But it's got Xbox achievements you can earn, and it's a free-to-play game. So if you're on PC and you want... Is that guy, like, he's just being a dick? Okay. So if you want to go get some achievements and stuff like that, you know, it's a free-to-play shooter. It's kind of like traditional Quake, but it's a little different. I'm going to do a video on it, I think, and dive back into it, because it's been, you know, quite a number of years since I last played it. But, yeah, it was... that one is available today. We thought it was going to be a console port, because it was showing up on True Achievements, but it didn't have, like, it had the achievement list, but we were like, it said Xbox, but yeah, no, it ended up being only the PC version, unless they've got a console port that they're pulling out of nowhere, which would be pretty cool, but doesn't look like that is the case, sadly. So that, you know, we got some games on there, and then I believe tomorrow there's supposed to be some more announcements as part of QuakeCon. I believe, I think Quake 2 Remake is going to be announced tomorrow, which I believe should come to console, so keep your eyes open to that. And I mean, we were talking about the PC, like, you know, for the last week or so, I've been saying, you know, at QuakeCon they're going to drop, you know, these PC Game Pass titles, because they've been, like, working on them on the Insider program, and sure enough, here they are. But I was really disappointed they didn't do, you know, achievement lists, or do console ports for them. Or make, like, you know, Return to Castle Wolfenstein backwards compatible or something like that. I was like, really? Because, you know, that is an original Xbox game. I'm sure there's a reason. Maybe it's like a software issue and it can't run. But that one in Quake 4, you know, Quake 4 was 360, and neither of those two are backwards compatible, which is such a shame, because they're such, you know, they're first-party legacy titles now. And they also dropped a few Hexen games on the Microsoft Store for PC. So those ones I imagine will eventually be on Game Pass, because you have to wait till the Activision Blizzard purchase is done, and then those ones can be, I think, on Game Pass at that point. And there's a couple free titles too, Daggerfall, Arena, and I think there was one more. I think they were all Elder Scrolls titles that are just free on the Microsoft Store on PC and stuff, like entirely free games. They don't cost you anything to download and play, which is great. I mean, technically, Quake Champions doesn't either. And if you're on Game Pass, you get all the champions for free through Quake Champions there. What is QuakeCon? QuakeCon is just a small... Well, I don't know if small is the right thing. It's a convention for Quake, and it's been running for a couple decades? I don't know how old QuakeCon is, but yeah, and it takes place, I think it's in Texas, QuakeCon is run. It's a yearly summer event, and yeah, I think they've been doing it for like a couple decades now. The guy's teabagging the ground. You're really not that good, man. Yeah, he's really not that good of a player, but okay, whatever. Huh, that's kind of weird. But, yeah, so QuakeCon, it's been around for a while. It's pretty well known. That's why I say sometimes in my streams that I feel at some point Microsoft is gonna, like, consolidate these conferences, because they have BlizzCon, they have XO, they have the Xbox, you know, E3 or whatever the hell it's called. I said BlizzCon, QuakeCon, And then there's Call of Duty, usually a Call of Duty League thing they do as well, right? Like there's a Call of Duty reveal event yearly they do. So it would make sense for them to consolidate these events at some point down the road instead of having so many different ones. But they might keep doing it. They might keep doing different ones. QuakeCon is happening right now. It's takes place over a few days. I've never been to QuakeCon. No, I haven't. I've never experienced that. It would be neat, but at the same time, I don't know what I would do at QuakeCon, so I don't know if, like, if I got, like, obviously, like, flown out to do it, sure, whatever, I'll take a look, but, like, there wouldn't specifically be anything I would do at QuakeCon. Like, you know, you see some announcements, but most of the time, it's kind of like, it's like a big LAN party. Like, usually, I don't know if they, I think they still do this, but usually you bring in your PC, and you go play, well, Bethesda titles, you know. You go play Quake, and they do a big LAN setup, like they do a bunch of LAN games. That's a big part of QuakeCon, so... Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore. To finish Unreal Tournament, I think they're done with Unreal Tournament, from what I understand. Fortnite makes too much money, so they were, from what I believe they were saying, and it was off like a Cliff Blinsky Reddit AMA, is they were working on rebooting Unreal Tournament, but then Fortnite became a huge success, so they just said screw it, and Unreal Tournament's dead forever now, I would say. Yeah. Alright, let's vote on the next match. I could go for Nexus. Is there a con I've been to where I live? Yeah, I go to the comic expo that we have every year. I've done it 6 times. There's lots of videos on the channel. Actually, I think there's a command for it. Yeah, one sec here. Let me pop that up. But yeah, QuakeCon's ongoing. Did I miss anything else? Yeah, the Gears franchise has always been solid. It's a blast. I think they're actually one of the best like studios that Xbox has, because they pumped out these Gears games like every 2 years. They were pumping them out, very high quality, full modes, not missing any content, while also supporting other studios. Collision's very talented. JD's character development, yeah, no, I liked it. I didn't really like the whole ball twist thing, but no, I like what they do with the character. I do feel that he needed more of a central focus, though, because they shifted it entirely to Kait, and I always think of this as kind of being like Star Wars, where this is like Fenix family as a story. So I didn't quite like that shift necessarily, but I did like how they kind of, there's good character development for the different characters. I'll definitely give them that. Hello there. What do I think of series fatigue? It happens. It's what I'm feeling for Marvel right now. Yeah. You're checking out Left 4 Dead for the first... Yeah, Left 4 Dead's a great series. It's definitely something I would recommend playing if you've never played Left 4 Dead. Good thoughts. I'm getting to it, Slaughter. Jeez. Got like 4 billion things I gotta deal with on top of my head. Master Chief. That wasn't Master Chief in Dead or Alive. That was a female Spartan from what I recall. It wasn't directly Master Chief in Dead or Alive, but they did use a Spartan there. The Embracer purchase. I feel like we talked about that last night, didn't we? So if you guys don't know Embracer, they're definitely a company that we talk about a lot, and a lot of people don't seem to know who they are. I was on the Xbox subreddit, and there's people like, oh, this Embracer group, you know, they're this nobodies out there buying all these companies. I'm like, Embracer's been around for like a decade. Like, I mean, they've just formed into the Embracer company, you know, not too long ago, but they're a big company. They own a lot of stuff. So, you know, they have ownership over Deep Silver, which is Koch Media, which I think is now called PlayOn. I believe it's now called PlayOn, is the overbranching company. Instead of called Koch Media, I believe that's their change is PlayOn? Play-A-I-On? It's weirdly written. It's like P-L-A-I-O-N or something like that. Yeah, and what else is there? Actually, I'm just trying to like check out. No, it looks like my network's good. Because I'm like, it's kind of like laggy. It might just be the servers or something. I'm always wondering, you know, is it my connection disconnecting? But no, it just seems like the game's laggy. And then they also have Saber Interactive, and they've got THQ Nordic, and they've got this other studio, and they have about 100. Well, I think after the purchases they made the other night, they have over 130 studios making 80+ games over the next few years. They are an absolute powerhouse in the industry. They're worth I think they were worth about 10, 15 billion last time we talked about them. Anyways, they went ahead and they bought the rights to the works of Token. I don't believe they bought the book rights. Yeah, I believe it was everything but the book rights. So they bought the movie rights, they bought the game rights, you know, they bought the rights to The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So they can use them for games, they can use them for movies, they can do whatever they want. They're a company that makes games though, right? So it sounds like they may be moving into more multimedia, which would be a good step of growth for them going forward. Funny fact, I looked it up. Apparently, in Canada, The Hobbit enters public domain next year. I'm gonna have to like check a double source for that. So technically, as soon as next year, I could start writing literary works within the world of The Hobbit, and it's public domain where I live, which is utterly fascinating. So here we go, guys. My adventures in the Hobbit lands coming soon. Starting next year, I can get my work going. Isn't that crazy? I love public domain, because I do believe that like works like this, you know, once the original person's gone and, you know, it's been X amount of years, our culture belongs to us, so I'm a big supporter of public domain, and it's cool. It's really neat, you know? And if you don't support public domain, you support companies owning your culture forever, which is kind of disgusting and sad, to be honest. But, you know, some people do. They don't want other companies to get a hold of their favorite characters and whatnot. But, like, you know, public domain is a good thing. It really is. You know what else is a good thing? Liking the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. We need several channel members, and then I'll buy some channel memberships and we'll unlock a new emote, which would be cool. And yeah, you get those cool emotes to use in the live stream chats, on other videos, on the community page, blah blah blah. People love the emotes, what can I say? And you get behind the scenes things, all kinds of cool stuff. Channel memberships are awesome. What can I say? There's also the Patreon option, streaming daily, so there's always something exciting going on. Never know what you're gonna get. There's always twists and turns. I mean, did anybody see Gears coming? Nope. I've actually got so much of my content scheduled right now, though, that I started actually scheduling some live streams for like a week's worth of like live streams scheduled. So I might post that in the Discord, I guess. I've actually created like a live stream list. It's weird. I typically just like, you know, whatever happens that night happens. So I'm in uncharted territory here. I mean, sometimes we plan them based on new games coming out, but it's a weird day today. It's a very weird day. And what else is there? Oh yeah, if you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com. I write things sometimes. And we are actually running a giveaway, so if you do exclamation surface there, I'm running a giveaway on the site in partnership with Microsoft Canada, and you know, obviously my YouTube channel here to give away the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. It just came out, I believe, a few months ago. It's pretty new, and it's kind of awesome. And yeah, you can enter from the link to go and win it. And it doesn't cost anything to enter and whatnot. And it's open to people in Canada and the US. So good luck. It's actually, I think, becoming my most popular giveaway ever, which I can't say I'm too surprised about because it's kind of a crazy thing. And I do run other giveaways there too, like a whole bunch of like Steam games and stuff like that. And you know, in the chat sometimes we throw away Xbox codes too. So we gave away Bright Memory Infinite last night on the stream. So I think our one pal there, who's maybe still in the chat, won that one. So I hope you enjoy. Actually, did you check out Bright Memory Infinite? Are you enjoying it? I don't know if you had time to download it, but yeah, we just dropped that one in the chat last night. And aside from that, if you're buying the game or any game on the Xbox Store, consider using my affiliate link in the video description. It takes you to the Xbox website to buy the game digitally. I get a percentage, and you support the work on the channel, which is always appreciated. And yeah, and finally, because that's the last bit of this, it's a long-ass opening, what can I say? We have an Amazon affiliate link as well if you're buying anything on Amazon. That's a newer thing that we got going on there. And on to Gears 5. I always enjoy playing this one. So we were talking about the Embracer deal, and yes, I do love the sound of just chatting in my own voice and whatnot. We were talking about Embracer, so they bought the Lord of the Rings rights, you know, and The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So they wanted to, like, they talked about doing, like, a Gandalf movie and stuff, so, you know, interesting. They don't typically do movies, so it seems like they're growing into a bigger multimedia company. And I think that's really exciting for them. I should actually probably buy stock at some point, because I only see them growing over time. And, yeah, kind of crazy. But they didn't just buy, you know, they didn't just buy The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. They also bought Tripwire Interactive, which is like a smaller publisher that makes like really gory, violent games. So you might have heard of like Chivalry 2, or Maneater, or Killing Floor. You know, those are franchises they publish. They make really violent, gory games, which I love. And so basically the CEO, or whatever, the owner, came out and said some things that didn't go over too well on Twitter, which was dumb of him. He should have just not said anything, because it was very unnecessary. And his company's been, I guess, struggling for a bit, so that was an easy purchase for them. They also bought Limited Run Games, and they decided to open up a 7th department that is going to handle, I guess, traditional old-school games, like retro gaming and retro peripherals. So it sounds like they're going to be doing that in a digital and a physical capacity, providing, you know, creation of like retro-type experiences. I think that's great. And, yeah, I mean, they certainly have a hell of a lot of companies. Because like I said, now after that purchase, I believe they have about 130 plus studios making like 80 plus games over the next few years. It's quite impressive. Yeah. And I think that, no, they bought a couple of other little smaller studios. That's what they do, is every quarter they buy a whole pile of little studios and they get larger and larger. I'm assuming at some point down the road, I firmly believe that they buy these companies just because the person that runs it genuinely likes gaming and all of this, like, you know, cool stuff that I also like, you know. That's what I kind of believe. It's either that, or they're buying a bunch of companies so that they can be an enticing purchase for a larger company down the road. I think that is also very much a possibility, because, you know, they're probably, I think, again, they were valued at like 10 billion, 15 billion. So, you know, somebody like Microsoft was like, well, you know, it'd be cool to add another 100 plus studios to our production line and like hundreds of games to Game Pass. That might be a very enticing purchase. But for now, they're a really good third-party company. They do great stuff, they review stuff, they release great games, they take chances on games other companies wouldn't. They make a ton of AA titles, which is a increasingly smaller part of the industry, which is sad. Indies, and they also make really good AAA titles as well, like Metro Exodus and Saints Row and, you know, all this other stuff. Do we just have bots now? Yeah, we made the other team quit. We weren't even doing that well. Man, that sucks for the other team. But it sucks for us too, because I like to fight against real players. Anyways, kind of a neat company. Was that enough in depth for you there, Slaughter? I think I got all the bits. Yeah. Mickey Mouse public domain. I don't know what date it is. Sailboat. What's his name? Sailboat Willie or something like that. The precursor to Mickey Mouse, I think, enters public domain this year or next year. Mickey Mouse isn't for a little bit. Winnie the Pooh is in public domain. But not like the new Winnie the Pooh, like the classic Winnie the Pooh is in public domain. Like I said, you know, it's your culture. You should want it to eventually belong to you. Because, you know, it's your culture. Am I excited for Ring of Power? Not really, but, you know, maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I'm just, I'm kind of almost indifferent towards it. I guess I have access to Amazon Prime. Maybe I'll see if there's some review opportunities for it or something. I don't know how... I don't know about the Rings of Power. I wouldn't say I'm, like, excited. I'm interested and intrigued about it, but... yeah, I wouldn't say I'm, like, super hyped, and I'll kind of, like, watch it if I have time to watch it, but... I wouldn't say I'm like not interested in it, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like really indifferent. Yeah, yeah, they have the poo emote. Of course you gotta have that. People love it. And yeah. Hello there. Yes, now it's the Ultra Master Chief's Brigade. You gotta mix it up. You finished it already, yeah, the 100... I told you, man, well, I mean, if you watched the review, I told you that 120 FPS option for Bright Memory Infinite there is, like, a treat. It is so fluid, and it still looks great. So, I'm glad you, yeah. Oh, no, you did say, yeah, you agreed with the review. Reminded you of Shadow Warrior 2. I hope you did have some fun with it, even though I imagine it's probably not too long, but I hope you enjoyed that a bit. And I'm caught up on stuff. World Update Canada for Flight Sim. Really? They're doing Flight Sim Canada? Time to go update my Flight Sim experience then. And do another Canadian tour. Is that like, where can I read about that? I'd love to see what places they're updating in Flight Sim for Canada, because that's awesome. I think I've even mentioned in the past that I'm always like, where's the Canada Flight Sim update? And I'm not joking, guys. If you're not familiar with the stuff I do, I love Flight Sim. It's, you know, Sky Captain, what can I say? But, no, Flight Sim's awesome. They're getting real players again, that's good. Yeah. More Lord of the Rings movies. Well, that's the thing, is they can, and they probably will. They were talking about doing, like, a Gandalf movie, and they highlighted a whole bunch of characters that they were like, we want to do, you know, movies based on these characters or whatnot, and yeah, I don't know, we'll see what they do with it. You know, if you're worried and stuff, I would say I personally give a vote of confidence to Embracer, because they've done nothing but great things for the different games that I've seen, and they support a lot of unique projects, so I think they're a pretty good company, and I look forward to see what they do with the properties. What's even more funny is I literally wrote an opinion piece, like, quite a while ago when I first noticed Embracer, like, getting large. I think they were just THQ Nordic as a holding company at that point. But, yeah, I literally wrote an article about how they're going to be an absolute powerhouse in the years to come. And, yeah, look what's happening. See, I know this stuff. I keep up with the trends. Ow. Get out of my way. Still real players are fighting against. Good. Fighting bots is boring, what can I say? But better fighting bots than not having any real players, right? That's what saves the multiplayer on older Gears games, is the fact that bots come in. Except for Gears Ultimate Edition, which makes me sad. Oh, this stream, okay. 12 photogrammetry cities. Are they doing my city? Oh my god. They need to be accurate to the books. What books? Mwahahaha. Who cares about the books? Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, it'd be neat. We'll see. Like I said, Embracer, they strike me as, like, I'm gonna have to really research this more, but you know, the person managing it kind of strikes me as somebody that, like, legitimately cares about these old ass games, cares about these old properties, and I think they'll do a good job on what they own, because they genuinely do seem to give a damn about the IP. I mean, who else would buy, like, this ancient ass set of, like literally go through the list of things they've bought. Like, recently they did pick up, like, Crystal Dynamics and stuff for a steal of a price. Absolute steal. But, like, they bought some obscure ass, like, franchises we haven't seen in, like, 20 years from these European companies. Like, they buy all these, like, tiny little studios that make, like, you know, smaller games that need budgeting so that they can grow, and that's kind of what they're providing them. But, like, you know, who's wanting to buy these ancient ass, you know, obscure franchises? No one else is, and they are doing it, and I think it's cool. Oh, Guardian? I don't want to play Guardian. Yeah, they're awesome. They do great jobs, or a great job for game preservation. Absolutely great job for it. I really do appreciate that. Am I going to play the Modern Warfare 2 beta? Yeah, I'll stream it on PlayStation and then on Xbox when it's available. Flight Sim. Canada. Canada update. I want to read about what cities they're doing. Here we go. Got a little article on this. Stupid video ads on these websites. It'll include 12 cities enhanced by photogrammetry. The new airports will be in West Kootenay. Oh, West Kootenay. That's an interesting place. Dawson City, Deer Lake, Iqaluit, and Bella Coola. They're doing Banff properly? Oh my god! Center of Canada, Manitoba, Deer Lake Airport. So I'm just looking at the news about this update. I am so excited for that Canada update. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good for Flight Sim. Well, for me at least. I'm very excited. I hope my city is one of the ones getting updated with the better photogrammetry, as it would be so cool to have a more, you know, authentic capturing of the city I live in. So I'm very excited. It's gonna be a cool update. You never played Rage 2? Is it a good game? It's good. It's worth playing. Like it's not bad. It's not like it's amazing, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's a good play. You'll have a good time with it. Saints Row. Yeah, I still don't know if I'm covering Saints Row. I don't know if codes have been sent out. I have no idea. My request is in. We will see if I get to cover it. Apparently there's very high demand for it, so I have no idea. I hope so. I do hope so, but yeah, not a clue. But yeah, my request is in. My one pal that does review stuff, he got rejected ahead of the request, or not ahead of the request, but like right when he requested, which is something we haven't seen before. So it sounds like there's a lot of demand for it, but they at least took my request down. So hopefully, yes, I'll get to cover it. So stay tuned. Yeah. I mean, as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know, of course. Ow. I need a revive. Thank you. Poppy Fancy. That's funny. I am reviewing Destroy All Humans 2, if that's interesting to you guys. Yeah, Reprobed. So I'll have a review ready for that one at the date of it. Where is it? Last update. There it is. Yeah, Reprobed. So stay tuned for that review. I don't know, I hope the Saints Row game's good. I think it's got a pretty good looking world from a visual perspective. I just hope the story and the gameplay is still funny, engaging, and interesting, like it used to be. But what they've also said about changing the humor kind of worries me a bit, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. I am doing well. Hope you've been doing well. But yeah, I'm always trying to cover stuff. And tomorrow's Friday, which means it's ID at Xbox Friday. I can't wait to see what kind of games pop up in the inbox for me to check out. It's going to be exciting. I'm also going to try to get my Way of the Hunter review done for tomorrow. I think I'm going to get it out. I don't know. Might be a day after. Right now I have it set up where it's Cooking Sim in the morning and then Call of Duty 3 in the evening. But I might bop Cooking Sim a day for Way of the Hunter, because I got that review done today. But I still have to edit it and stuff, which, you know, that doesn't take too long, but, you know, it still might not make the cut for tomorrow. But I'm very excited about the COD 3 footage. You know, I actually got to do Call of Duty 3 multiplayer, which was, like, mind-blowing. It was amazing to play that, because it came out in 2006, and, you know, I haven't been able to play the multiplayer in it in, I don't know, who knows how long. That was a real treat for me. Yeah. A good time. Let's see. That's all good. Beautiful level, eh? Absolutely beautiful level. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to stream this tonight because the... Oh, jeez. what was it? The game was like content not installed. And I was like, what? And it was like, oh, it's the Hive Busters. And then it kept trying to force me to install Hive Busters, and I was like, no. And also a funny thing. So I installed the, you know, the different games, the PC Game Pass games they added, right? Like the Quake titles. So in installing the Return to Castle Wolfenstein, somehow my PC found 800 gigabytes of storage on one of my hard drives. I don't know how it managed to do that, but I'm quite thankful I now have 800 more gigabytes. So, this is cool. It was a little glitchy trying to get the game to install, but, you know, I think it was worth it for the extra, again, 800 gigabytes that it somehow found. You know, I thought that was a bit weird. Yeah, COD 3 will come to Game Pass. We'll do a stream of it when it does. Yeah. It'll be a fun stream, I guarantee it. Might buy Doom 3. It's $2. Yeah, go ahead, man. $2 for Doom 3. It's a awesome game. I mean, it is available through Game Pass, but if you want to play it on the go on the Switch, that's a hell of a deal. It really is. It's certainly worth that much. Seriously, it's probably one of the best horror games ever released. It's pretty incredible. I got a hit marker there. That's weird. Is he shooting like a magnet? That's weird. Yeah. Ah, these freaking bots. They always move so weirdly, guys. It's unsettling. Down you go, Skyhawk. What? What the hell is that? Huh. It's a bit strange. Yeah, good old Skybot saves the day. That's why we keep Skybot around. Saves us a lot of time and question answering. There we go, nice. I love getting a good chainsaw in on this game. It's a little harder over the years, but it's still just as rewarding. Now, did they lose another player? No, it's just 2 players. They still got 3 real players.
The enemy lies at your feet. Let this teach them a much-needed lesson.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is coming out soon. I'm hoping, again, I do believe it's going to be like a surprise Quake 2 remake tomorrow, which I hope actually happens. And, yeah, kind of neat stuff coming on. You never played COD 3? Oh, it's really good. Like, I played it back when it came out in 2006, probably why you haven't played it, right? It's a bit old. A little bit of an oldie. But it's got a great campaign. The multiplayer is so much fun. That's the great part about the Game Pass for me, with the Activision Blizzard deal, when that gets done. Is like, it's going to be so much easier to stream some absolutely classic games. Because it's like, you know, it might be hard to find matches of COD 3 at the moment. You actually can find games of it right now. There are people playing it. Because they, like, fixed the servers, which I assume has to deal with Game Pass. So there's people that have been running lobbies. I'm actually in a Discord right now, where they run daily COD lobby, or COD 3 lobbies, which is great. So, yeah, it's just the biggest thing is it's going to be, like, something I can actually stream because there's going to be enough players. Or if there's not enough players, we can be like, hey, you know, download it if you're watching, and we can play together. And yeah, it's really exciting. But great campaign, fun the multiplayer is really fun. It's like, it's old school COD, so it's not at all fancy and smooth like the new stuff. but it's 12v12 vehicles, classes. It's pretty nostalgic. It's a good time. No, damn it. Oh, come on, get my gun back up there. Yeah. So, pretty good time. Oh, and it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member, cool perks, emotes, stuff like that. We need several members, and then I'll buy some memberships, and we'll unlock the new emote, which would be cool. Alternatively, Patreon options, streaming all the time. If you're buying the game, or any game, on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate links in the video descriptions. That's how I get a percentage. Takes to the Xbox website, just like you'd normally buy a game, but it helps out the channel. And yeah, there's also the Amazon affiliate link. And like I said earlier, we are running a giveaway, or I'm running a giveaway right now, where you can win a Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. And yeah, if you're in the US or Canada, and it's sage in color. It's a pretty cool device. It's pretty new. And it was really nice of Microsoft to let me have that kind of opportunity with it. Although I have to pay for everything when it comes to like sending it out and stuff, which is different, but not the biggest deal in the world. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, and if you need to summon that, it's exclamation Surface on that one. Flips you off. Oh no, that's other people that flip you off with the deaths, you know, because you can buy the cool symbols and stuff, which is kind of funny. Yeah, did I see the QuakeCon Redfall? I didn't watch it. Like, I saw that it was there, but I didn't watch the, what is it? I didn't watch the video on Redfall. I'm kind of keeping it as a bit of a surprise for when it comes out, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I want to go in there fresh reviewing it and that, and I've seen it, you know, I've seen some of it. I got a good amount of mystery for it, so, you know, maybe I'll watch the video later, but I'm kind of trying to keep a little bit of freshness for the full release. I wonder what the press kit's gonna be like. You think they're gonna have some like cool vampire stuff they send? They're gonna send me some fangs. And I go. I have to ask Xbox about that. I need some cartoonish fangs that I can wear while I'm streaming Redfall. Really get into the mood. Yeah, Calgary and Vancouver. Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, the major cities. I would imagine that they're going to do the major cities, right? But I would love to go through a more detailed tour of where, you know, the city I live in, obviously. Because they were missing a lot of areas. I would imagine that this is going to, like, update those ones and hopefully add some more landmarks. I mean, it said in the image sheet that Banff is getting touched up, so it's going to be nice to fly through Banff and actually see it properly detailed. It's going to be awesome. I love these world updates they do. It's great, because it's like, you know, scan the world in a very, very impressive way, and then with future updates over time, you make it even better, and I think that was a genius way to handle it. Absolutely genius way to do it. Yeah. So I hope it's good. Well, of course, we'll probably do a stream for it, to be honest. We'll do like a whole stream for Flight Sim when that update drops. I'm so excited. I did know that was coming, so it's exciting, because, you know, I've been saying for a bit, I'm like, oh, I want the Canada update, and they do every other country, but finally it's our turn. Making Canada great again in Flight Sim. I wonder if it'll be like Calgary in the area. But yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, I love that spot.
Nice shooting.
Nice shooting, yeah. Oh, they lost a lot of players. I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know. Usually a good policy for this game at this point is like after every match ends, you like search for a new lobby. We'll see how many players are left by the end of this one. It also helps keep it fresh though too, for different players. But it looks like more players are entering, so maybe it won't be a big issue. Yeah, well, yeah, and I never get tired of streaming Flight Sim. Never get tired of that. I genuinely love playing Flight Sim. I was disappointed in my Series X Flight Sim review. Like, it did alright, but it didn't, it wasn't like my PC Flight Sim review that did way better. This PC stuff, I think there's a lot of untapped potential for me doing PC reviews of games going forward. I think we're gonna, maybe depending, like for Xbox stuff, there's usually a lot of work involved in me reviewing the stuff on Series X and Series S, but I'm gonna try to also fit in like some PC coverage in the future as well for some of these Xbox titles. It's actually a little easier to do the PlayStation stuff because it's like you play it on PlayStation and then years later they drop it on PC. I mean, it would be better if they released it day and date, but obviously they're not gonna do that. And Xbox does that, so it's just like, it's extra workload. Because there's some people that are like, oh, you should also cover like the One X and like the Xbox One versions of games, and I'm like, that is just way too much work. I'm also really next-gen oriented. I don't want to lag behind too much on last-gen stuff. Yer. If you get what I'm saying. So I went with insanely underrated. I was thinking of doing mega underrated, but I don't know if mega is a word that like really resonates with people these days. Or it resonates for the wrong reasons. I'm actually doing really well tonight too in this game. See, I'm getting like shot at by his buddy, which is making this very hard. Oh, now my teammate goes and chainsaws him in the ass. Help me, Foz. Good job, guys. Fall down, go boom. Although I don't know if I like that we've gotten this map twice in a row already tonight. Is that a bot? No, bots usually don't have the special skin there. There you go. It's a full lobby again. As long as we're fighting against real players, it's cool. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, where I move around, that's called like wall bouncing. And it's like a Gears tactic for movement so that you don't get shot. Might as well explain some mechanics too for those that aren't familiar maybe with the series. Warhammer Dark Tide releases first on PC. See, that one, I don't know if I'll cover it first on PC though, because I think it's gonna be like a, it's usually, the fall is a very busy time of year. We'll see. I might talk to them about it, because it might be good to cover it on PC and then Xbox later. I like that idea, because that actually didn't, you know, the thought didn't hit me on that one that I should do that, but we'll see how busy I am at that point, but that's a good idea. A car sim like Flight Sim. Kinda the crew? A little bit. A little bit the crew? Well, I mean, the eventual, I guess you would say long-term thing I could see them doing is kind of merging the tech of Flight Sim with the tech of Forza. And that could be like a long-term thing that happens as you drive through the world. You know, Flight Sim capture-wise. I do wish that the Gears franchise got more love than it does, because I think it's a great one. But I am very happy that we continue to get so many Gears titles. It's still well supported. And there's double XP forever! Or is it like 4 times XP? 4 times the XP, 9 times the glory. You know it. But yeah, the giveaway is doing really well. Quite happy. PC Game Pass. Yeah, we talked about the PC Game Pass stuff. Gonna do videos on those. I want to do, I think maybe a stream of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I think that might be really fun. And I don't know if people know what that one is, but it's like a really great title from like my childhood, and it's like really dark and tense and messed up, and yeah. It's quite different from the new Wolfensteins, too. Very different from the new Wolfenstein stuff. Are we waiting for like new players to load or to start? Look how stacked that other team is. Those guys have like so many prestiges you can't even see the icon below below their number. Yeah, no, it would be like that's just what I see is the eventual hybrid mix of them taking the tech of Forza and merging it with the flight sim data. I think we're still quite far away from that because that would be an immense amount of cloud computing and work. But I do see that that eventually will probably be something they do. It is insanely underrated. Yep. I hit the mark. What can I say? The titles are great. And it looks like we're going to play on River, which is exciting. It's a classic Gears 2 map. Lots of people love River. And I hate that like Instagram like does vibration notifications now.
Capture and hold COG territory. Be relentless.
Ooh, this is pretty looking. Looks a bit better than it did during the Gears 2 era. Just a little bit. You know, small improvements here or there. Okay, that guy got all of us. See, but I can, you know, I can kind of easily predict where certain tech is going. Sometimes it takes a while, but eventually it gets there. Yeah. VR, someone just side quested. Well, the funny thing is, and I don't know if this is still up on, you know, the channel, but I did a video series, or like a little walkthrough thing of Return to Castle Wolfenstein, but like multiplayer co-op, which I believe was a mod where you play it in co-op online, because I remember playing it on Xbox in co-op when I was young, but I don't believe the PC version had co-op, and then somebody like modded that in, from what I remember. This was a while ago. So it would be cool to do that again, but I doubt my pal's going to have availability for that. So I'm probably just going to do a stream, I think, of maybe the campaign for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Or I think the multiplayer still has people playing it. As odd as that sounds, I believe there's some servers that still run Return to Castle Wolfenstein, so maybe we can do some multiplayer stuff in that one. Yeah, that guy got me. As soon as I missed that shot, I was dead to rights. I don't know, it could be a blast. It's nostalgic, that's the biggest thing. And it'll be fun to play it again because, oh my god. It's been so, like, it's still, like, I've played it not too long ago, but it's still probably been, like, 5 years since I played it. I'm wondering how aged the visuals will look. Because if you keep up with the game, you know, you keep playing it, it's like it ages with you, but if you take, like, long gaps, then it's just bad. Oh, we had a disconnect here. I don't think my internet's cutting out. No. I have been removed from the game? Well, that hurts my feelings. Huh. Can I, like, rejoin that lobby? I don't want to be removed from the game. Did the whole lobby disconnect, or did I only get removed? And it's not joinable now. Okay. Well, that's lame. Why did I get removed from that? I guess we can find a different lobby. It's not like I want to play on River anyways. You have to send your Xbox back? What broke on it after 10 days? That's a bit odd. Stream Death Stranding when it comes to PC Game Pass. I hate Death Stranding. Like, I don't think, like, again, I really, really dislike that game. I might do, like, a video of it, but I do not like that game. I do not think that game is good. I do not think it's worth playing. So it'll be a very negative video, but, you know, if it's on the PC, maybe I'll do a video of it. I don't want to do a stream of it. I don't want to play it again. I thought it was terrible. I really hated Death Stranding. Yeah. To like a very high degree. Very, very high degree, but, you know, it's supposed to be announced tomorrow, I think, or at Game Pass, or not Game Pass, sorry. I think at Gamescom it's supposed to get announced, so I'd probably do like a 20-minute video on it, talking about it, but I don't want to stream that game. So now I'd rejoin I couldn't join the match off of somebody's gamer tag, but now I'm able to join off of that. Are you kidding me? Wow. It won't power up? That's a bit weird. Sorry you're having that issues. Gears 4 was better. I put like 1,000 hours into Gears 4, so I did like it. I like both of these games. They feel a little bit different. Gears 4 feels more like, you know, traditional Gears. This one involves it a little bit, but all fun little different Gears games to me. I enjoy them all. Except Judgment's a bit weird. The Series S. Oh yeah, the Series S, nice console. Hope you enjoy it. Lovely little thing. You expect to get all the achievements on Death Stranding or else? No, you can't make me sit through that 32-hour grind. I can't emotionally handle that trauma. Although, to be honest, it's probably a lot easier now that the game is, like, out. Like, I reviewed Death Stranding ahead of its release. So, like, if you've played Death Stranding, people build structures that help you get places. Like, it's a shared world. When I played it, none of that existed, and I had to walk everywhere. On foot, basically. And it was like, at the tail end of my reviewing, they were finally, like, people were building stuff, which made it easier, but my god, that was 32 hours of hell. That's what that game was. It was honestly some of the worst time I've ever spent in my life on anything. I passionately dislike Death Stranding. Like, passionately. A Kojima game. Created by Kojima. Inspired by Kojima. 2 hours of credits, the guy just jacking off to himself. Christ. God, I hate that game. What, Wolfenstein? Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That one. It's an ASMR. All my videos are ASMR videos. If you look at them from a certain point of view. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Ooh. Oh, Anakin. Hello there. Oh, I wanted that. I wanted the boom shot. I feel like River looks much more destroyed in this. I guess this is supposed to be like, what, years later or decades later? Because they've got like the Baird reconstruction stuff everywhere. But like, yeah, man, this map looks really torn up. But yeah, like I said, enjoy your Series S. It's a beautiful little console. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Do I think the Collision Gears is better than... I don't think it's better than the original trilogy. But I do think people are way too hard on these two games. And I think they're actually stellar, well-done experiences that in an age of, you know, games coming out, like, with no content, Halo, it is nice that when a Gears game comes out, even if you don't like it, you can admit that, hey, it's got a full campaign, it's got a full multiplayer, it's got a full Horde mode, they haven't cut any content, and typically they try a new mode like Escape, so they try to mix things up. So I would say, you know, at least look at it from a perspective that the developers at the Collision put together really well done games in a fast, well thought out timeline, because they pumped out Gears 4 and 5, you know, 2 years development for each of those. Kind of really impressive, genuinely.
I'll be right behind.
That didn't work out how I expected it to.
Here we go.
Look at me, saving lives, taking lives.
Just give up.
Ah, damn it, I didn't get it, guys. Riverdale, what about Riverdale Gotham? You're still gonna play it? I bet you are, Filet, and you better enjoy walking around in Death Stranding. You ask what my favorite TV shows are? Top TV shows? I don't know. I always enjoyed How I Met Your Mother. I think that's one of the only shows I've actually watched, like, a few times through. I don't typically watch shows over and over. There's been quite a few that I've loved over the years, reviewed highly and stuff, I guess you would say, but, you know, the X-Files, always enjoy the X-Files. Trying to think of, like, big shows that I, like, genuinely think are great and really loved. I'd have to look at my reviews, to be honest. yeah, I would say the X-Files was really, really good. Except for the later seasons, I didn't really like those as much, but, you know, like, a lot of the X-Files was a really good time. And I said, I miss your mother, because that's a classic. I really enjoyed House, except for the later seasons. I also didn't really like those as much. Trying to think of shows that come to mind. I'd have to go mine out my Netflix reviews, because I covered, like, a few hundred stuff on, or a few hundred shows on there. There's some real gems that I did like. I'm trying to remember also the old age. I really like Resident Alien, if you guys haven't watched that. The first season's great. The second season's really struggling, but the first season of Resident Alien was fantastic. Highly recommend. It's got Alan Tudyk as an alien, and he nails it. It's fantastic. The whole way through, it's very funny. And, yeah, you said now you're like, oh, surprised you didn't mention Resident Alien, and then I go into it. Yeah, the delay on that stuff. Can I send you the Wolfenstein video? Yeah, I can find it. Like, I haven't done a new video on the new version, but I can send you, like, assuming it still exists, the co-op gameplay of that. I don't know how good the video quality is, because it was years ago, but yeah, Wolfenstein was I really like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Let me see if I can pop that up there. A Doom skin? I would too. I'd love Doomslayer. Let me see if I can find Return to... There we go. Yeah. Wolfie. There you go. It's a co-op walkthrough, or playthrough, I guess you would say, with my buddy there. But we did put it together a long time ago, so I have no idea, again, how the quality is or how good the video is, but it was fun from what I remember. And I also remembered the great feeling you would get when you like a stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Again, guys, I think we're like several channel members away from unlocking a new emote, which would be awesome to eventually get. And you can use these emotes everywhere, you get behind the scenes stuff. Channel memberships, pretty awesome, and I think it's like a couple of bucks, I don't know, it's not too expensive. Alternatively, the Patreon option, streaming all the time, too much streaming, some would say. I say not enough. And if you are buying the game or any game on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate link in the video description, as I get a percentage. So if you're going to buy a new game, like Modern Warfare 2 2, the affiliate links, yeah, that's the way to go. And we're running a giveaway for the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. If you're in the US or Canada, you can enter your exclamation Surface, and you can enter from there. Yeah. Just answering the call of gears. That's what's up. I have a Netflix playlist. I do have a Netflix playlist of reviews. I didn't do too many video reviews, though. Most of my reviews are written. I was planning on doing more video reviews, but then I stopped working with Netflix. Well, I guess they stopped working with me. I don't know. The partnership fell apart. I could pay them for the privilege of covering their stuff. I decided not to. I really like Santa Clarita Diet. Oh, that one's coming to mind. Yeah, that was a good one. 100K by the end of the year? Aw, definitely not happening, but I love your spirit there. Current projections are June of next year for 100K, but we'll see. You never know. I would say I would be a lot more optimistic if not for the fact that, like, literally every game got moved out of this year. 2022 is looking real good for hitting my subscriber goals, but yeah, there's not really anything left in the year to cover. We're basically leaving it up to Call of Duty to save Christmas again, so, you know, it's a little bit hardcore. Let me see if I can find the Netflix thing for you. Netflix. Don't we have, like, a Netflix reviews? I feel like that's a thing. I feel like exclamation Netflix reviews is a thing. We'll see if that works. Maybe it's like exclamation Netflix. Sorry, I got like 200 commands. It's hard to remember all this stuff. No, that's not it. Where is that from? Netflix. Netflix. Really? I don't have like a Netflix reviews? Wow, that is Genuinely shocking Netflix. Yeah, there you go. I got some videos on it. Oh, there you go. Sorry. So those are the Netflix video reviews. There's like 29 of them. I don't know what I've covered in there, but I covered quite a few. I might actually reach out to Netflix again, maybe towards the fall, and see if they've changed their policies. But from what I understand, they were cutting a lot of like cost corners. I have so many playlists. I do. Well, I try to cover things, you know, and try to get different like. SEO is the big thing, and it helps organize stuff. I'm also going and pruning some videos here or there too. Some of the like legacy content. It's like no longer really like watchable. Oh yeah, no, I definitely am kind of almost anticipating that Activision Blizzard purchase to get done, hopefully for the fall, because I'm expecting that to be like my biggest view day ever. Not to mention the subsequent view days of like doing streams on COD stuff. Well, they're like hot fire, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. You know what happens when it happens, but it should be a good deal. Yeah, uber insanely infinity underrated gears. You know how it is. I wanted to do mega underrated, but again, I feel like mega is like a buzzword that people aren't comfortable with anymore. I don't know. But it's like mega ultra. Really, you tagged me with like a freaking flash grenade? What a dick that guy is. That Carlo dude. He always plays this a bit dickishly. Yeah, I gotta pull up my phone after this. I'm gonna take a look at some other reviews I've done for shows. Oh, I love Harmon Quest too. It's like an animated. It's Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like partially animated, partially tabletop, and it's like the guy who made Community and Rick and Morty, or helped make Rick and Morty. They do Dungeons and Dragons with guest stars, and they would every episode there's a new guest star that comes in, and they had like Audrey Plaza in there. It's hilarious. The show really is genuinely funny. And Jeff Davis is in it. He's one of the main characters. You got all the Rumbleverse achievements. How the hell did you get the one where you do the break thing or something like that? You know what I'm talking about? Where you break the grapples or something? Mega? I don't know. I was thinking mega, and then I was just like, what if people are like weird about it? Oh, there we go. And Netflix reviews. Drop that in there. Written reviews. Okay, that's all done. I better vote for the next map. No, I don't want to. Oh, we already got it? We're doing Ritual? Okay. Now let me pop up the Netflix reviews. Did I do the Surface thing in the chat? I think I did. Yeah, somebody else could do exclamation Surface if they want.
Why not here?
Why not here? Why not now? Why in the blue moon? You tell me. Netflix reviews. There we go. My god, I covered a lot of Netflix stuff. That's what drives me crazy. It's like you work with a company for so many years, and then all of a sudden, you know, they start struggling a bit. They're not even struggling that much. They've got so many users, and then all of a sudden they're like cutting back, and it's like, oh, piss off. Can't believe it. Seriously, like I worked with Netflix for like several years covering their stuff. Oh, damn it, man. Multiplayer tuning? I don't think there's anything wrong with the multiplayer tuning. It's balanced, it's combative. I would say that I am a little disappointed they made the assault rifle so weak. Well, I guess the Lancer. Oh, everybody's gone. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe a busier lobby with more real players. Yeah. Hello there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a busier lobby. What do you mean, what is this? This is the insanely underrated Gears of War experience. Insanely underrated. It's right there in the title. Crave got a snap. See, the problem with Crave is they don't make, like, original content. They just, they buy up all the rights to all the good content from other places, like, like HBO Max and stuff, and they just stream it in there. So it's not, it's not really something you could really stream, right? Let me look at other reviews. Oh, I know it's somewhat kiddish, but, like, Hilda is a beautiful animated series. Absolutely beautiful. Delightfully charming. Oh, Shark Dog! I wouldn't say Shark Dog is good. But it's... What were we saying? Half dog, half shark, all bite, all heart or something? My god, Shark Dog, the original Netflix series. Man, I wish I would sell out for money. I'd sell out for money so hard. I wouldn't be ashamed of it. I liked Lucifer. I watched Lucifer from the first day it aired on Fox. I had a buddy that I used to chill with, and we were like Xbox pals. I don't hang out with them anymore. Totally moved on. I've aged out of it. But like we would sit there for like the first, I think 2 seasons or first season, and we would watch. We would watch the Lucifer episode. So I literally watched Lucifer from the first day it aired to when it got canceled, and then it ended up on Netflix, and I got to review Lucifer. I got to watch it like, most Netflix say I loved working with Netflix because they were really easy. They automatically sent me stuff, and I got to review things like 4 months in advance. I'd have watched a whole season of Santa Clarita Diet like 3 times over before it even came out. Because, they're so early on review stuff. It was amazing. Like, I reviewed Ozark, like, months in advance. I would see episodes of Ozark that were missing, like, like some of the digital effects and stuff. And again, it's like, my one buddy was like, well, I pay for Netflix to review things. And I'm like, well, I provide, like, a huge coverage difference in comparison. And it's like, I'm not going to pay them to cover their product. That's just dumb. Absolutely dumb. So, we'll see how things go down the road. Maybe they'll wise up. Although I do like the idea of pitching it more of a video-oriented review for it. Aged out of it. Well, that's the thing, is like sometimes, you hang out with people and you kind of age out of things. He also kind of screwed me over too. He was much older than I am anyways. But I think I did kind of just age out of it a bit. I'm a lot different than I was in my, kind of teens or even like early 20s, I guess you would say. Definitely a lot different, a lot older. Yeah. Well, I think Microsoft's gonna buy Netflix. I really do. I think that's gonna happen, because I'm gonna laugh my ass off if my Netflix reviews are back on the table because Microsoft picks them up. That would be golden. But I think it would be a smart... We've talked about this so many times. I think it would be a smart purchase for Netflix to buy them. Acquire me? Oh, that would be amazing. And no, it's not Baby Shark. It's Shark Dog. It's a Netflix original animated series in partnership with Nickelodeon. It's kind of, it's got like nice little morals to it, like morals to it and stuff, and it's good for the kids. Like I would review and I'd watch a lot of Netflix. Like I covered like hundreds of Netflix movies and shows over like several years, like hundreds. And yeah, no, Shark Dog was just a joke basically. You've never seen me stream. I thought you've been in a couple of these. Well, you've been missing out. The streams are awesome. They're great. Well, I mean Netflix. So a lot of companies right now, people are probably looking at them as if they're doing really badly, because they're not hitting their projections. But you got to remember, like, these companies got insanely inflated over COVID. So I actually think it's more of market correction than it is necessarily these companies doing badly. Like Netflix, they had negative projections And I think Stranger Things 4 kind of helped them a little bit last quarter, but I mean, they still got over 200 million subscribers, which is like a massive increase over what they were pre-COVID. So I think like stocks too, which, you know, all the stocks are in free fall, but they were grossly overinflated due to COVID. You know, it really changed our markets and buying things, and I think a lot of companies are starting to realize, you know, a huge ass recession is coming very, very soon, that they should be worried. Everyone should be worried about a recession coming. It's going to be really bad, like, at least from what I'm seeing. And, you know, I'm not a market person, I'm not like a finance person, but I watch things, I pay attention to trends, and I kind of predict things here or there, but it looks like it's going to be pretty bad. Fingers crossed, because I want to get a house cheap, or cheaper. Looking for a 20% drop in the market here, to be honest, and then I can buy a nice little stock. But anyways, yeah, so I think it's more for like stocks and for companies like Netflix. I think it's market correction, but I'm saying it would be a good time to buy Netflix because their value is like, you know, they're worth about 100 billion or something like right now, and they were worth like what, I think it was like 300 billion like a year or two ago. So their value is lowered a lot. They're in perfect range to be bought. Or I think is their purchase value worth? Sorry, I think their purchase value is worth about 100 billion if you were to buy them or buy their stock out. And what I'm saying is, like, now would be a great time to buy them. It would be perfect for Microsoft. You know, then they wouldn't have to ship off their franchises. You know, if you want to make like the Fallout show, you wouldn't have to ship it out to Amazon. The Halo show, you wouldn't have to ship it out to Paramount. You could do it all in-house. And then you could also use Netflix to stream cloud gaming too. Just imagine if Xbox was able to increase the cloud gaming community by 200 million members. You know what I mean? Like integrating Xbox cloud gaming into Netflix. And then, you know, like the old man, you know, my old man or something, he wouldn't buy a console. He watches Netflix, and if he could play Madden through Netflix, like just streaming it, I legitimately think that would open up a huge ass market for them. And then also it's a new market that they don't have any sort of like influence in, so it'd be a good easy purchase and a good room of growth for a company where the CEO continues to try to make his mark. Like he keeps, well, in general, Microsoft keeps trying to buy a social media network, and they keep failing. Like they own LinkedIn, but that isn't quite the same. Like they tried to buy TikTok, they tried to buy Pinterest. I think buying Netflix would be like his Sedella's legacy purchase, to be honest. Yeah, so that's my whole spiel there on that one. Welcome to my descriptive details on the industry. More at 11. Oh, thanks for the donation there, Terminator. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, 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 indeed.
The machinations of the humans now lie.
Yeah, everything was super inflated. Fallout TV show. I hope it's a banger. I am a bit worried though, because it's like, from what I understand, it's the Westworld people that worked on it, and if you watch the last episode of Westworld, it's kind of like, yeah. We'll see what happens. Baby shark, do 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 do. I think we have a baby shark command. I love the baby shark thing. I actually discovered it like late. I discovered it in Just Dance. So I think I have to go to the main menu and then I can, yeah. Skybot's a bit too much. Skybot's just doing what it's supposed to do. See, that's also a problem with Netflix is like, what was I gonna say? So they have like debt and stuff because they've been trying to. I got an achievement. What did I get? Re-upped 5 times. Oh my god, I'm a 5th re-up. So like Netflix, to compete with Disney and stuff and all these other companies, they needed to start creating original content. So they raised a ton of debt in order to pay for that off. So they're kind of looking for a company that they can keep making a lot of stuff and not have to worry about things. And having a parent company like Microsoft would allow them to do that, especially since they cozied up with Microsoft, who's a smaller advertiser, to work on the ad tier for Netflix. So I think that's also part of the reason why they went with Microsoft instead of a bigger advertiser option, is that they're trying to cozy up to them for an acquisition. At least that's my logic on that one. But yeah, Skybot just does timed stuff. Don't worry about Skybot, it's trying its best. Gears of War on Netflix. Well, they're doing a Gears movie. Universal has the rights to the Gears movie. They announced that a long time ago. You have to play Bugsnax again? Exactly. Baby Shark doo 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 doo. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations, like our pal did, are awesome. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, always looking for channel members. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. If you're buying anything on the Xbox store, just using the affiliate link in the video description. I get a percentage. You know, you just buy it regularly like you would on the Microsoft site. It's cool. And we also have an Amazon affiliate link. And once again, if you want to win a Microsoft Surface Go 2, I'm running a giveaway on the site. And you can enter from the Surface pull-up thing in the chat there, if you're in the US or Canada. Big giveaway, and a thanks to Microsoft for allowing that to be possible. It's the largest thing I've given away, so I hope everything runs smoothly in that, and yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it just came out not too long ago. It's, you know, it's a Surface device. I use Surfaces myself. They're great. So, yeah. No. Ow. Fallout show. I hope the Fallout show is really good. I genuinely do. The set footage, or no, there's not set footage, but the set photos look spectacular. And I believe Todd Howard is like directly, like I think he's executive producing it or something. So I have really high hopes, and we'll have to see how it is. Yeah. Hopefully it delivers. Maybe we'll have to do Fallout reviews. Like if you guys missed out on it, I did reviews for the Halo TV series, like every episode, because you know Paramount would let me screen it earlier in the week, and then I would prepare a review, and then like you know I'd have a review ready for the episode as soon as it lands, and we would do that for every week for all the episodes of the Halo TV series, and that was fun. It was different. Maybe we'll do it for Fallout. That would be kind of entertaining. But we'll have to see. I don't know how. I'm not really too cozy with Amazon, so we'll see if I get maybe early access or how that works, stuff like that. It's still a while. It's probably still years away, or a year away at least. So not in a rush on that. Hello from Australia. I'm very excited for Slime Rancher 2. I'm a little disappointed that after so long of waiting that it's just going to be a.
It was not enough.
Only one round? Wow. I'm disappointed it's only going to be a early access release or a game preview release for Slime Rancher 2, but I'm very excited for it, because I love me some Slime Rancher. And something about Evil West? I have no idea. People are really hyped up about Evil West. I hope it delivers, you know, because everybody seems very, very excited about that one. So hopefully it's good. Yeah. Really review it. The Halo show, oh yeah, it was a great experience. It was mind-blowing. 16 times the detail of the Halo show. I will say the props were definitely not a weak point of the Halo show. Yeah, no, that's Amazon's doing. Universal has the Gears movie, Amazon's doing Fallout. And then Paramount got Halo. That's what I'm saying. If they own Netflix, they could just have everything under Netflix. It'd be pretty great. I'm trying to look for other TV show reviews. What was really good? If you're looking for a documentary, there was one called High Score. It kind of went through the history of gaming. That was pretty decent. Oh, Dead to Me, I like that show. That one's really good. I actually enjoyed the She-Ra. It wasn't bad, the animated She-Ra. I enjoyed it. And The Floor is Lava is a guilty viewing pleasure of mine. The Floor is Lava. It just kills me. It's so stupid, but good background noise. Oh, and I used to love Sugar Rush. I reviewed all of the Sugar Rush stuff. Yeah. That's where they make all the like confectionery stuff, and it's like a competition. See, I even covered the obscure stuff for Netflix. Absolutely shafted. That's what that was. History of Gaming, what was it called? It was called High Score. High Score. And it kind of, yeah, it went through the history of gaming in interesting ways. It kind of talked like, I believe one of the episodes was like the Sega Nintendo kind of battle and stuff. It's neat. It was a neat little thing. And, what else was I thinking there? Yeah, I'm sure you have all kinds of stuff to watch if you're going that route. Master Chief's Rear End, the series? Hey, there's still a lot of people on my Master Chief ass card. No, the Halo ass bingo card. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but there was a weird thing with that show showing like asses, which is where we have the Master Chief Rear End joke that we can't seem to escape from. Yeah. I guess I'll break this. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was kind of delaying the inevitable of his death. God damn it. And yeah. I think I'm caught up on all that stuff. What if Microsoft never bought Gears IP from Epic? You'd probably never see Gears of War again. Or maybe Microsoft would have paid for it to get made eventually. But, you know, essentially, they were like, Gears would be too expensive for them to make themselves. And they didn't think there'd be enough money in it. It was the word why they didn't want to do Gears 4. And then when Fortnite became such a big success, I think if Microsoft never bought Gears, you would have never saw another Gears sequel. Essentially. Yeah, it would have just been a dead franchise, which would be really sad, actually. Because it was basically the only good, really high good quality thing they were dropping during the Xbox One era outside of like Forza, right?
I wasn't luck.
I'm one of 45,000. Well, that makes me feel less special, I guess. I'm just one in a number of people. One in the crowd. Oh god, I didn't want to go against the wall, and I did. Ugh. Damn it. But no, the Halo TV series, man, that was quite an experience to review that one. It was fun, though, talking about it each week and everything like that. Yeah, my teammate is, like, literally preventing me from getting to the other side of that wall there, and that guy is just, like, shooting me with the bolt-talk pistol. Oh, sucks to suck, dude. You lost your head. Flank this dude. Should have executed him. It's what he deserved. It's not the Jedi way. That's the Locust way. That was a good flank grenade. I walked right into that. Yeah, they saved Gears pretty much. To upload content and not have to worry about a 9 to 5. Well, actually, I would probably, if I had continued with my chosen kind of career, I would probably be making more money for less work in comparison. I mean, I definitely love what I do, but it is like a constant cycle of work. I'm hoping in the long run that it, you know, continues to grow and I can work a little bit less and do better, if that makes sense. But, like, yeah, I still think at this point, having done something in the particular field that I was working through, I probably would be making more for less effort, I would say. You know, doing a traditional 9 to 5, but I don't really like doing that. I enjoy what I do. I really genuinely kind of have fun playing all these games and stuff, and the freedom in that is fantastic. But, like, do understand, like, there is there is a lot of time that goes into this, right? We do the streams for a few hours every night. Plus all the time I spend on content, answering comments, the photo stuff, the polls, the scheduling, all the writing stuff. It's never ending. It really, sometimes it feels like it's never ending. Gears, flagship of Unreal Engine. It certainly shows off the Unreal Engine in a beautiful way, but I would say in the modern era, Fortnite is the flagship of Unreal Engine, because it always has the latest features and technology. Because you know it's Fortnite's running off of UE5 right now, and not many games are. Not many. Halo was supposed to be an Apple IP? Yeah, so it was, if you don't know that story, yeah, Halo was going to be a real-time strategy, and it was owned, or, yeah, it was going to be an Apple IP, and apparently, you know, I think it was Steve Jobs was pissed that, like, Microsoft bought Bungie back in the day, because they wanted to do gaming, and I think they kind of gave up on gaming at that point, which was kind of funny. But yeah, it was Halo was going to be an RTS. You can go watch footage of it online. It's really actually neat looking, and I'd love to play that demo someday just to see what it would have been like. You know, the RTS demo, because it exists. It's out there. And then they turned it into a shooter, and eventually you got the Halo we have today, which is really cool. Yeah. It looks like the UE5. Well, again, it's a tech demo, the Matrix. We don't even really have many games that run on UE5 yet. The tools are just really becoming available to developers, so it's going to take a while before we start seeing that engine being utilized. That's just how the tech works, but eventually you'll have, you know, the UE5 technology to be like, whoa. But like with all things, it takes time to be utilized, and you know, development for gaming is really rough right now. It still isn't the best. It's getting better, but you know, there's still lots of deadlines being missed, delays happening, and we'll have to wait and see till the next gen experiences really start coming out, right? You work 8 to 4, and then you watch the stream. Well, I'm glad you have time to check out the stream. I always appreciate the support on that and stuff, and I hope you guys have fun. Yeah. I enjoy the streaming too. It's nice. You get to communicate and talk about things and stuff like that, and go over what's new and play different games. I think actually one of the cooler things about the streaming is I have an excuse to play games that I typically wouldn't be playing. You know, I would be maybe working on something else or watching a movie or something, but you know, like Gears 5, probably wouldn't be playing it without the streams, older CODs. It's really cool. It's a good way to enjoy something different. Like even like Kevin, you know, when you get him in here, he's like, you know, I'd probably never be playing like these old Battlefields or old CODs, you know, if it wasn't for the streams, and it's awesome. Yeah, it's a great time. Oh, Gears is awesome, you know. Well, it was part of the holy trinity of Xbox there. Gears, Forza, and Halo, which is funny. So it definitely does get recognition, but. And it does sell better than people think it does, but it definitely doesn't have, like, the mainstream brand approach. Which, if that Universal movie ever gets off the ground, maybe it will. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, thanks for the donation there. Your support is always appreciated. Surprised there isn't a next-gen Matrix game in the work. Yeah, I did a video on the Matrix. Enter the Matrix. No, I didn't play the older Matrix games. You'll have to wait till we get Kevin in the stream again. He'll tell you all about the Matrix games. He's a huge fan of the Matrix. Particularly, he always mentions the Path of Neo. But, yeah, no, I didn't play that one. I did play the demo. Obviously, I've seen all the movies. Except for the new movie, I didn't bother watching that. But I think the brand... See, I think they might have made a Matrix game again if the movie had done well, but I think that brand is pretty tainted, and I don't think we'll necessarily see that IP used anytime in the future. But the game demo was, you know, really quite visually spectacular and fascinating, And I think that would have, in a different universe where the movie was good and did well, that would have spawned an actual game, I think. But because the movie didn't, I think Warner is going to want to, especially with all the debt and stuff they have. Because they got $50 billion in debt, right? And that movie didn't do good. I think they're going to want to distance themselves from The Matrix for a very long time. And then, you know, maybe in like 20 years they might reboot it.
Not so tough, hey?
Hello there. You bought an OG for Xbox for Halo 1? Well, that's why a lot of people bought the original Xbox was from Halo 1, and then Halo 2 with the multiplayer was why Xbox Live exists like it is today. We have a lot to thank for Halo 2. Like, that game really changed. Like, we wouldn't have, I don't think, the multiplayer like we have it today without Halo 2's impact. Yeah. You love Halo? Can only be Halo Wars 1. Well, the Halo Wars games are really good. Why, you think I don't like Halo Wars? I think that franchise is really good. Like, I mean, it came from, like, Ensemble Studios, which made some of my, like, favorite games back in the day. That was bad. Didn't mean to climb over. Nope. Oh, goddammit. The game demo is uber infinite. Yeah. Yeah, the Halo IP, it's really sad how it's been treated in recent years. At least MCC is really good. We'll always have MCC. As I look out into the distance, all Casablanca-like. Great movie, by the way, if you guys have never seen Casablanca. Oh, damn it. Lost that fight. Oh, they can't catch it. Yeah, no, I'm really worried about Warner. And it's not necessarily their fault. I mean, AT&T didn't know what to do with them. Then they got divested, and they ended up getting merged with Warner, or not with Warner, with Discovery. And Discovery is gutting them right now. It's interesting, because it's like, you know, in all honesty, I liked what the dude had to say about the fact that they respect the theatrical window, you know, 100 years of Warner, I think this year or next year, and he cares about that. But then the other, like, moves they've been doing, I really am worried about it. We'll have to see what happens. Because I like Warner, they make, you know, they've made some incredible movies over the years, but, you know, $50 billion of debt in that merger with Discovery, and all these other issues that are popping up, I do genuinely worry about that company, because I don't want to see Warner Brothers disappear. Again, they're turning 100. That's, you know, they're one of the staple film studios. I couldn't imagine movies without them, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Apparently Steve Jobs got pissed off on a lot of stuff. YouTube Premium? Man. YouTube Premium, that's an interesting way to go. PlayStation only, and you bought an Xbox? Oh, that's interesting. Security guard. Orange County? Sounds like you get to have a pretty fun time. See, I'm trying to catch up on, like, the comments and stuff like that. It's so hard to play and do comment stuff. It really is sometimes. Oh, jeez. It sounds like you got an okay job there. It's not too bad. I've had a few people that, like, you know, they'll watch the streams because they do, like, security work or something at night or whatnot, or do some other things. Yeah. Infinite Season 2 leaked maps. I saw one leaked map. Is there more from Halo Infinite Season 2? I don't know. I don't even know if I care at this point. I'll go back for Forge and take a look at Forge, but we'll have to see. I just think I'm kind of like over Infinite. Certain affinity and give Halo to them. And yes, the Coalition did help with the UE5 demo. They also helped with PUBG, getting PUBG's controls and optimization set up for the Xbox One back in the day, if you didn't know that. So the Coalition does a lot of great support work for Xbox Game Studios. And they helped with Halo, I believe. Or was that the Forza team that helped with Halo? I think the Coalition helped too. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, like Warner, they've made so many classic movies and You know, they're awesome. I really do. Like, Warner's fantastic. The history. So I hope they are able to find a successful way forward. And, yeah. But again, I don't see anyone wanting to buy Warner, if that makes sense. Like, people are like, oh, Xbox should just buy them, or Microsoft should just buy them. But, like, you know, it's a bad investment, because, again, you have to pay. Because I think they're worth about 40 billion. I mean, if you divested them from, like, Discovery, which would be really hard because they literally are just in the process of still like merging, if that makes sense. Like they're still working out all the merging stuff. It would cost you billions to buy them, and then on top of that, you'd have to take on that like $50 billion of debt, and no company really wants to do that. It's just like a sinkhole, an absolute sinkhole of a company. But you know what's not a sinkhole of a company? Whatever it is that I do. So be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming all the time. So much fun, I think. And again, channel memberships, it's cool. You can unlock emotes, what can I say, it's a fun time. If you're buying the game, or any game, on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate link in the video description, as I get a percentage. Yay. And we are running that Surface laptop go-to giveaway, so you can enter that. And I have other giveaways on my site too. I'm giving, you know, I got like a giveaway a week going on for like till January for different games on Steam, and you know, we do giveaways in the chat too sometimes. Didn't play co-op. That was more on like Kevin, because we were supposed to, I should have coordinated with somebody else to do it, to be honest. I really should have. I should have messaged some other pals to set up the co-op for Halo, because it was just like we were supposed to do it, and he just, I don't know, he forgets things, he gets busy or whatever. But yeah, I did have a download and stuff for it. We were supposed to do the Halo co-op, which would have been a good idea, but oh well. It is what it is. Oh, I thought I was gonna get Marcus up there. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't. Yeah. He bought this shirt with my face on it. We had somebody order that the other day. I think it was like a week ago or something like that. I just can't wait till we get a point where we get like a picture of somebody like wearing the shirt. It's just, I get such a laugh out of it. I'm gonna do the, I think I'm gonna make the hot dog one a shirt option too. Yeah, eventually I'll do other designs. Like that's the goal, is I want to do other merch designs. Like I've got a few options on there, but I keep like getting delayed, as in I have so many other things to do that it's kind of like keeps slipping. And I have to actually remember what the designs I was gonna do were. But yeah, I'm gonna have more eventually available. But there were like, you literally, and I don't know if it's on my sticky note, but I had like a whole, there was like 2 or 3 options. I was like, I was wanting to make those. And then I was gonna order shirts so that I could show the shirts off and get Kevin a little Rockle shirt because he wants Rockle. And yeah, that was the goal. Alright, the Titan Quest individual stories. What do you mean the Titan Quests? In what context the Titan Quest? I don't know what you're talking about. Damn it. I need a revive. Why didn't they come and kill me? Ah, damn it. Oh, your new PS5? Oh, congrats on getting one. Play some Ratchet and Clank on that one. The Rift Apart, it's really good. Beautiful looking game too. If you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, I suggest that one as well. The definitive edition is quite gorgeous. Ah, god damn it. Would it be appropriate to wear face 2022 for a funeral? I mean, yeah, sure. I don't see why not. Guess it depends on the type of funeral you're going to. Maybe you can like wear it under your suit, like underdress with it, and then you can like be all heroic like Spider-Man is, and you can pull the buttons and the design will pop up. So there you go. Mad lol. I'll go grab me and Cindy, assuming I don't die. I am dying, because there's two guys right there. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. Oh. I think we're gonna lose this match. I think. Man, some of these guys that have like freaking 30 prestiges on this game. I'm assuming most of them probably did it before the XP was even on, too. Oh, we're gonna lose. Anybody gonna break that so I use these grenades? Nope.
I am shocked.
That sucks. Spyro? That's a classic. Yeah, Spyro's a classic for sure. ODB King? Oh, ODD King. Played Horizon 2. Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West is a visually stunning game. It's gorgeous. Yeah, no, that one's a good one. I want to vote. What do we get? Vasgar? I don't know why they give you 2 control options. Nobody likes playing control. Am I ever going to make a logo? I had an idea for a logo. I was trying to get my sister to design it, but I don't think I'll ever necessarily go to a logo, but I might have like an official like animated type logo. Well, it wouldn't be like animation movement, but it'd be like cartoon like. So I might have that at some point, but I don't think I'll ever have like a logo. Because I'm just never really too interested in that sort of thing. Yeah. You know, these goddamn notifications from this like giveaway going on. A lot of notifications. I wonder what it's like to have one of those like crazy ass massive accounts on like Twitter or something where you get like constant notification bombardments. Probably pretty annoying. Oh, Madden's coming out today? I wonder if I got my review code or not. We'll see if I'm in the list for Madden. And I think that's about all for those details. I'm trying to see if there's any like news on things. ID and software. The team is hard on work at their next big game. They're not ready to share details yet. Quake 2 reboot, guys. Quake 2. I think it'll be, or not Quake. I think Quake 2 will get announced as like a remake the other, you know, tomorrow or something. Today? Yeah, I guess it'll be today. But I do think they're also working on a Quake reboot, from what I understand. I need a revive. Thank you, T-Bait. That was a really bad masher shot. Like, embarrassingly bad. Anybody gonna revive me? No? Just gonna... I'll have to get up myself, I guess? Okay, thank you, Armored Marcus. Do we have, like, a bunch of real players? Yeah, it's mostly real players, except for on our team, I guess. Nice. I thought that might injure somebody over there, but I guess I was wrong. Where is GoldenEye Remake? I have no goddamn idea where GoldenEye Remake is. Maybe it'll be announced at Gamescom? I don't know. It exists. I don't know what happened to it. It exists, but don't lose hope on it. But Gamer Headquarters has a logo. I love my little dopey guy. I had so many people complain about my little Gamer Headquarters logo, and I was always like, ah, people must just like hate it or something. But then I was like at CES, and I was talking to this guy that did like, he was like a pretty high up reviewer person or like a media person for some company in Barcelona or whatever. And he looked at like my business card and he looked at the logo and he's like, and I'm like, oh, you know, it's not the best logo, blah blah blah. And he's like, no, I get it, I totally get it. It's a dopey little gamer guy. And I was like, see, there you go. But that you need a logo. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't necessarily know if I'll have a logo ever. A new complete Quake. No, that's what I'm saying, is they're rebooting Quake, from what I understand. Vanguard has mended. Yeah, I watched the trailer. I hate this like weird history mess up they're doing with like the COD franchises, but whatever. Yeah, I'm hoping there's maybe like a double battle pass XP this weekend. Probably not. I've still got like 37 levels that will be impossible to get unless guy waited for me to pick that up. Unless they do double battle pass, there's no way I'm finishing. Which sucks. Schrodinger's GoldenEye. You are exactly right. Madden looks... I always review the Madden games. The sports games are a great guaranteed views and coverage thing every single year. They are, you know, very important. In a time in gaming where we no longer get like annualized series or games take forever to release, the only guarantee you have of like solid views every year is the sports games. Every year I can count on a Madden. Good or bad, I can cover Madden. Good or bad, I can cover NHL, I can cover FIFA, I can... You know what I mean? Like, no matter what happens, these sports games always get released. And even if they're not the best, or they're the worst, there's still something I can cover and I can talk about. And they're so important that I get these, like, yearly things. Like, believe it or not, I do count on COD coming out every year. It's gonna be weird when it isn't coming out, but next year is gonna be hella stacked anyways, hopefully. Hopefully there's not more delays. But, you know what I mean? It's like, it sounds odd, but those yearly releases are very, very important to the work I do. Hot dog with Master Chief's buttons. I'm allowed to use, like, you know, the Xbox, like, stuff to a certain degree. On the emotes, I can use them. Although I don't know if Microsoft would love the Master Chief's rear end emote. That would be funny. That would be very, very funny. Hey there, Slaughter. Did you miss my whole, like, literal chat about going over the stuff you asked about, Slaughter? Go Broncos. Yeah, the old man loves the Broncos. What happened with PS? So they decided that they were going to make a singular version of Pro Evolution Soccer that you could play on everything. So, like, the idea was you could play Pro Evolution Soccer and connect from, like, mobile to console. So essentially, they butchered their pretty great regular PES game in order to create a mobile-first PES system, or sorry, eFootball. So I would say that franchise is kind of dead. I mean, I'll cover the new release, but, you know, the last one was literally, I'd give it a 0 out of 10. I never got around to writing a review of it, I should have, but I would say it's a 0 out of 10, that one. And, yeah, they massacred it. So, good luck for Konami on bringing that series back. I don't know. It was one of the dumbest ideas I've ever seen a company do. Absolutely just stupidity to the highest degree. Because, you know, I used to do all the E3 meetings with the PES people, you know, to see the new improvements and stuff. They had timelines for improvements, they had passion. They were passionate about their game. They cared about it. And then Konami has basically had them just butcher it in favor of a mobile-only experience. Stupid. Absolutely dumb. Going free to play is smart, but like doing what they did to it, sad. Nah. You asked me for this huge prompted thing, Slaughter, and then you just vanish? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Halo ship? You mean the Pelican in Flight Sim? Have fun, it's awesome. It's a little hard to handle, but once you get used to it, it's a really cool ship. Yeah. It is kind of funny that all these other games are getting Halo content, and Halo isn't getting any content. I always get a chuckle out of that. Yeah, the free-to-play soccer game from Konami, that's what I was talking about. But where is GoldenEye? Wouldn't it be cool if during like Gamescom they're just like, and we're dropping GoldenEye today, and I'd be like, what? We'd stream it and you get so many views, and everybody would be like, this is amazing. I have dreams. Hello there. I also have to go buy more Kraken, I guess.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, free-to-play can mean good, but like most of the time it just kills franchises. Konami with Metal Gear in it? Or Konami football with Metal Gear? That'd be interesting, I guess. It'd definitely be different. See, they made the Lancer just useless. I should've just pulled out my Nasher. But from what I understand, Konami did say on Twitter that they're working on like re-licensing some of their properties to make them available for purchase again. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but like a bunch of Metal Gear games kind of like vanished, and I think some of them got relisted. And I wonder if that also means that they're gonna like do some like remasters or remakes or something. I don't know. I feel like they're leaving a lot of money on the table by not doing anything with that franchise. Like, they spent all this money to have Kojima do his ridiculously overly large and ambitious Metal Gear game. They lost lots of money on it. Well, I mean, they made a lot of money too, but, you know, they did spend a lot to get that all set up. And then they, like, basically just did one game with it, and it just feels like a huge waste, essentially. When they could have potentially used, you know, that engine to fuel more Metal Gear games. Not talking about that awful Metal Gear Survive. Oh man, that was rough. Ugh. I love when you do like a video and you like say that a game's bad or you don't like a game. And it's like a game that's obscure, most people don't talk about it. But because you've done a video on it, people that are passionate about said game come and take a look at the video and they're like personally like hurt by it. Like, there's so many like little niche type games that I've like done a video where I'm like, oh, I don't like this or whatever. Breakpoint being one of them. My god, if you go in the comments on that Breakpoint review, you'd swear it's like the best Ghost Recon game they've ever made, and I'm the wrong one. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, fingers crossed for GoldenEye. The shotgun is... The Nasher is life, Nasher is love. It's like when you play Halo and the battle rifle is like the gun, the Nasher is the gun in this. The Lancer used to be better in this game, like in Gears 5, but they nerfed it because people complained, essentially.
In a war of survival, there are few
New Silent Hill. Oh man, don't get your hopes up for. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Bloober's working on Silent Hill, right? You'll see a Silent Hill game soon. Yeah, no, Bloober's working on it. Probably 2-3 years, you'll have a new Silent Hill game. Yeah, it's coming.
Come on, let's show 'em how.
I'm pretty confident about that. You know, I joked about it in the past, but no, they definitely, there's a new one coming. Boom! Get out, your sniper. You know, like, get out the way. Oh, that wasn't even the sniper dude that I hit. You see, the funny thing is, the first Gears was designed around the idea that you would do cover and you would shoot the assault rifle, like you'd use the Lancer, which is the assault rifle, to shoot at people from a distance, and it was a strategy game. And people found that the Nasher was so viable and so powerful that then the game evolved around the Nasher, and it completely changed the concept of what they were going for as a franchise. A little fascinating, a little bit of Gears detail for you. I'd love to do a Gears like documentary video someday talking about like, you know, the franchise. Because if you guys never saw, I did the Xbox 20th anniversary documentary, which covers like the whole history of Xbox, and I really do think it's some of my best work. And yeah, anyways, that's a lot of work doing that kind of thing, so I'm probably not going to do them until maybe I have like a lot larger of a channel, but yeah, I'd love to do a Gears doc and just like really dive into it. Yeah. They look up the video just to get mad. That's how I feel sometimes. It's like, you know, it's just weird that I like hit upon a community. Like I didn't realize people loved Breakpoint so much. I was like, what is this? Everyone I knew was in agreement with me, but you know, apparently I found the whole community online that supports it. Anyways, it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing is great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes. We get more members without losing members. We unlock new emotes. Alternatively, a Patreon option. Streaming all the time. There's the affiliate link for the Xbox store. If you're buying games on it, you can buy them that way. I get a percentage. It's cool. And you help the work without directly doing it, I guess you would say. And there's also the Amazon affiliate link. And I'm running a giveaway on the site for the Microsoft Surface laptop Go 2 if you're in the US or Canada. You can enter to win, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Bonjour, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like I said, it's like how long was the Xbox documentary video? It was like 2 hours, hour and a half or something. It was a lot of work. I was working on that one for months and months and months, and it was like I barely got it together for the anniversary. And it was like, so the biggest issue I had with that was Microsoft was supposed to get me historical clips, and they just kind of never bothered, which was disappointing because it was like I had specific clips that I was trying to get, and it was like, yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass. So for the 25th anniversary, I'm gonna kind of redo it, and it'll be better. Yeah, I love Gears 2. It's always a blast, man. 2019. Do you find Modern Warfare 2019 helps you with the Battle Pass better? I just want another XP weekend. If they give me like a double Battle Pass XP weekend for Vanguard, I think I can get it done with streams over this weekend. Because there's only like, what, 5 days left or something? I'm also going to have to email my dude to get more COD coins. Cheese ass emote with a bite. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. NDAs, yep, they're something you gotta deal with though. It's part of the industry. Bunch of haters in the comments. Oh, you know what's up. High score was cool, lots of retro stuff. Oh, you checked it out. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. Hopefully not a PlayStation exclusive. Well, you never know. Typically, Bloober works with Xbox though, so it's weird because it's Konami, right? Like, obviously they own it and they're, you know, publishing it, and then Bloober's just working on it. So we'll have to wait and see if it's exclusive or not. Mobile is easy money and less work. It is, yeah. Mobile games are. They definitely are. The expectations in that too is a lot smaller, and it's more lush industry for like capital gain. I didn't kill that guy? Come on. Oh, man. God, that sucks. Let's go, team. It's you and me, Marcus, that didn't revive me and instead stole my kill last time. Oh, no, that actually is Marcus. Never mind, it was the other guy. He did it. He left me for dead. No, but I've got, assuming I still remember in 5 years. Well, actually, no, yeah, it would be, when was the 20th anniversary? Yeah, it was last year, so about 4 years from now. Assuming I remember to. I'm gonna redo that documentary, and I'm gonna get some, like, I'm gonna get some interviews and stuff set up for it. It's gonna be really, really awesome, I think. Yeah, because I've done most of the legwork. I'll just have to add 5 years of new information and then redo some things and get some, you know, interviews and stuff. So yeah, it'll be good. But in general, yeah, Xbox said, you know, go nuts with the emotes. You know, I'm allowed to mix and match, and you know, basically with the Xbox logo, they're like, if you want to use that for an emote, you can do whatever the hell you want with it, like color-wise and stuff. And I was like, just completely, and they're like, yeah, go nuts. And I was like, cool. But you gotta unlock the emotes, and that's, you know, it takes time and stuff like that. You gotta grow channel-wise and stuff to get that kind of thing. But then I was also like, can I use other characters? And they're like, yeah, go nuts. And I was like, oh, okay. So we can, you know, to a degree go wild, but I'm not sure if the Master Chief's rear end thing would go well. If I have another event with Microsoft, I'll be sure to bring it up though. Because I'm imagining like my my handler or whatever, the PR lady that I talk to all the time, checking out a live stream and just being like, the hell's this with the Master Chief's rear end? What is this nonsense? Soften them up with the Lancer. You can't really do that because by the time you like switch your gun, because it has to be like a perfect distance for the Lancer to be like effective. Like it's a good idea to soften them up, but if they're close enough, they can like rush you before. How the freaking hell did he? Oh, guy from behind. Okay. Because like it'll take you longer to switch to your Gnasher once they get close to you than it will for like the Lancer's like minimal damage to actually impact them. So it's not really like a totally viable strategy to use the Lancer. Like I said, the Lancer was really good at launch. They nerfed the hell out of it because pros complain. Damn esports people. No, I wanted that. Oh, Baird. Ow. A game of escape? I don't know if I want to play escape mode. It always ends in death. All the Halo people do that without permission. So that's the thing again, it's like, you know, because it's like a paid type feature, I just wanted to make sure that like Microsoft was cool with it. Still waiting to hear back from PlayStation. I might have to bump them on that one. But yeah, I wanted full permission so that I know I can do whatever I kind of want with that, and it's not gonna have any issues. But I love that it's like, you know, you get like a Master Chief's rear end emote from like the show and stuff, and it'd be like, I don't know if the YouTube terms of policy would even allow that, but just like someone from Xbox looking at the stream being like, what the hell is this? Master Chief's ass? Okay, I'm gonna like stretch my back. I don't know, my chair is killing me today for some reason. Everybody listens to esports people though. Oh, I'm just doing some like stretching. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's just how these companies work. Is they're like, you know, the esports is considered like the professional side of it, and they always push that, which I think is not always the best of ideas. Yeah. Oh no, I don't dislike escape mode, but I'd rather just sit and shoot people in multiplayer. Nice and lazy and easy. Just the way. Did I do the surface link thing? Nah, whatever. Alright, we're doing Lift. A lot of these are like Ported Gears 4 maps. Which isn't a big deal, but it's still kind of like a little lazy. But better having maps than no maps, because this game had a serious issue with lack of maps when it launched. But no, escape was neat. I'd love it if they brought back Overrun mode. So that's from Gears Judgment, is this map, or this mode called Overrun. Where it's like one team plays as the Locust, one team plays as the Cog, and you kind of go back and forth. I always thought that was really cool.
They will move quickly.
Yeah, they only did it in that one game. My chair doesn't lean back. It does. It does actually lean back. But it's got like this back support thing, which usually feels really good, but some nights it's kind of like too stiff on my back, and my back doesn't like it. But it does lean back. I can do it, but it's kind of like hard to do. And I can adjust it so the leaning is easier, but yeah, it's not the best. It feels way better than it did when I got the chair, though. Because remember I was having like some intense, like, I don't know if chair issues would be the right word, but yeah. There you go. Chair does lean back a bit. And I can set it to lean back more, I guess you would say. But I like Creeper Chair. Creeper Chair is awesome. I can't imagine like having another chair. But I'm assuming someday I'm gonna have to buy a new chair. Will I get sent like a new chair that I can enjoy down the road? Or will I have to buy a chair? And will I be stuck buying these secret lab chairs again? Because I'm so used to it? I have no idea. I never even thought I'd have a creeper chair, but here I am, creeping around. Doom Eternal. Yeah, that always bothered me about Doom Eternal, was Doom 2016. If you guys haven't played the multiplayer, and I try occasionally to do a stream of the Doom multiplayer, because it's actually a blast. It really is good. But yeah, they dropped it for Doom Eternal. I don't know if it was like they didn't have the budget to do it, or what. Like, technically Doom Eternal does have a PvP, but it's like a PvP. Yeah, it's like a small, like, was it 2-on-1 or something like that? It's not that great. I don't really like it. But yeah, the regular multiplayer mode in Doom 2016 was awesome. It was a blast. You know, everybody I talked to when we played it, because I think when it came to Game Pass, we all checked it out. It was really good. And then, yeah, they just dropped it for Doom Eternal, which is such a shame. So I'm hoping if they do another Doom down the road, especially with the Microsoft budgeting, that they're able to actually bring back that multiplayer. I think that would be great. But I mean, they're doing, you know, I believe they're doing a Quake reboot, so we'll probably see Quake multiplayer come back first, I guess. But then again, Quake Champions just dropped as free-to-play out of game preview, or out of early access. And it's got Xbox achievements, which we might do a stream of it, I don't know. We'll see. Probably do at least a video on it. But that's technically Quake in the modern era, right? That lumbar support? Yeah. Again, on most days, the chair is super comfy, but for whatever reason, I don't know if I've been sitting weird today, but it's awkward tonight. Damn it. Battle mode. Are people actually fans of battle mode? Because I really did not. Like, it's okay, but I didn't love that mode at all. Like, you know, I've played it since I did, like, my review and stuff. I wasn't huge on the battle mode. But then again, there's tons of fans of Breakpoint, apparently. I had one guy today that said Breakpoint was the best shooter he's ever played. And I was like, am I in some kind of dystopian hell? I was like, what is this? Seriously, like, he said best shooter ever, and I was like, what? Oh, same with, like, someone also fought me on, like, I don't know, fought me, but, like, you know, was complaining about, like, my Arma review. They're like, play games you're used to, you know, what do you even play that's tactical? And I was like, Insurgency and Hell Let Loose? I mean, they're kind of tactical, and I don't know. You know, Arma was just, I was like, maybe, you know, instead of blaming me, you should try to request that they put together a game that actually functions properly and is engaging to play. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a reviewer that's played thousands of games, but, you know, whatever. Gotta stay in my lane. Yeah, I couldn't find matches in Doom 2016 the last few times I went to go and try to do, like, a stream of it or a video of it. I can't seem to find matches in the multiplayer. Same with Black Ops 1. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna do a Black Ops 1 stream. Oh, nice.
Hell yes.
Yeah, there's only 2 real players on that team? That sucks. Hopefully some more real players join the game. I just will have to find another lobby after this. Battle mode is too sweat. Is it really, like, intense? Like, you guys are, like, playing battle mode and it's, like, really hardcore?
Come on, try me.
Do I have to play more battle mode to understand its beauty? Quake PC stream could be fun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, was like Quake Champions. I wanted to do Return to Castle Wolfenstein as a PC stream, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know, we'll see how ambitious I am. I'm gonna play a couple of them to do like video stuff on, like Quake 4 and stuff, so we'll see how I feel after that one for doing streams of them. You're reloading Battlefront 2, it's always a fun time. But yeah, Dune 2016. Yeah, it's casting defined lobbies. We did one stream of it last summer, which was really successful as a stream. So I would love to do that again, like another Dune 26 stream. You never know. Like, it might work on one night. It doesn't work on other nights, and that's just how she goes sometimes. Did I tag him?
Now we're talking.
No, I didn't get him. No, I guess not. I guess not. I never noticed the other oil rigs. Sorry, emulsion rigs. What if my dead body is a frag? Nope, it's gone. Alrighty. Oh, look, they got real players. Just got a salt icon. I don't know why they had to like add. I like the customization, but it's like it feels like they're like microtransactioning everything that you can do, like, you know, death taunts and stuff. It's a little silly. It's fun, it's fine, but it is a little silly.
Hell yes.
Damn it. Planet Side. Oh, you think you're getting a whole Planet Side 2 stream? I said maybe like a video of Planet Side 2, not a whole stream of it. I don't even know that stream viable, to be honest. You run into level 200. So so you're telling me that like Battle Mode is like a super sweaty, hardcore game that people legitimately like play in Doom Eternal? That's crazy. I kind of assumed it'd be something people would like stop playing after the first weekend. I didn't know people were still playing that. That's fascinating, actually. Legitimately fascinating. I had no idea. Ow. Oh, and since I've been so ahead of schedule, I've been looking at like scheduling my streams coming up for a bit. So I've actually got like a stream schedule going, and I'm like, this is weird. And I don't like having a stream schedule. I like to just kind of like, you know, what's on the, whatever's coming up, or, you know, anything like that. But no, I actually put together some options. It's gonna be weird. I've got, what was I looking at doing tomorrow? I've got a 3-way battle tomorrow. I can't decide. I'll decide tomorrow. Either Battlefield 4, Black Ops 1, or Way of the Hunter. Because I liked streaming Way of the Hunter. I think that might be fun to do again. Black Ops 1 if we can find a lobby, because it's the weekend. And Battlefield 4 is a safe bet, and we haven't done Battlefield 4 in well over a month now. It's probably feeling a little bit back there, but I don't really want to deal with the low-ass resolution. But then again, we could do Quake Champions. Or maybe Quake 2 will randomly drop tomorrow and we can cover that. And then I was like, Modern Warfare Remastered, Insurgency, Battlefield 1, Hell Let Loose, Infinite Warfare Live, Immortals Phoenix Rising Stream Part 2, Destroy All Humans, and I think that's about as far as my schedule going was. I know a stream schedule, I was like, this is insanity. Insanity. Easy for old people would be a huge market. What's for that one? Streamers on YouTube plus the normal audience. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll give Planet Side 2 a little download on the PlayStation there and take a look at it. I do also kind of want to do Roller Dome. I was supposed to review that for this week, and it kind of got caught up or mixed or like kind of pushed out from other stuff I've been playing. But Roller Dome came out on the PlayStation 5, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it. I think today, like obviously after I sleep and stuff. I think I'm gonna give it a whirl. See if I just want to do a review or if I want to stream that one, because it's a new, I think like a multiplayer kind of roller derby fighting game or something. I don't know. It's on my schedule. I changed. I know. I'm getting old. I think the biggest issue is I'm getting too ahead of my scheduling, which is weird. I've got videos planned up until like October. It's like, how did I get so far ahead? it's crazy, but it's also good because, you know, I get chances to like work on other stuff, and I can take time off if I wanted to. Yeah, if I wanted to. And do Max Animal Crossing, they did that. They had what's her name with Doomslayer ahead of the releases of those games. What is her name from Animal Crossing? You guys know what I'm talking about? She's annoying. But you know what's not annoying? That feeling you get when you like the stream. Subscribing is great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Once again, guys, we're doing a giveaway for the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. If you're in the US or Canada, you could win. Isabel, thank you. Well, we were thinking that Quake Champions was going to get a port today because the Xbox achievements showed up for it, but it's actually just the Microsoft Store version getting achievements. And again, can I say, it's just like, it's kind of a little lazy of Microsoft to give us these old like ports of like Quake and stuff and not give us ones with achievements. Come on, like it couldn't have been that much work. Slap an achievement list on like Quake 4 for PC or Return to Castle Wolfenstein for PC. Like, come on. Feels like a lazy thing. You know what I mean? Like, you take the time to port it over. At least just give us achievements or something ridiculous. Roller Dome is from Oli Oli World devs, really? Yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna find some time to play that, and I gotta get working on Destroy All Humans 2. I gotta get crunching away on that one, so I'm ready for the review stuff. But yeah, Roller Dome, hoping to find some time for it tomorrow. Or maybe I'll take myself out on like a walk or something. I don't know. The day is open. I could do anything. I could drive away to a faraway city and take a vacation. Or I could get work done, which is very likely what's going to happen. Yeah. Champions, not championship. Sorry, Quake Champions, Quake whatever. You know, Quake. Free to play Quake. It's all downloaded. I got it on my PC. Good to go. It's ready. I don't know, Roller Dome might be a banger. I hope it is. I'll be the judge of it when I jump in and play it. But we'll see if it's like stream worthy or if I just need to do a review. I've had it sitting there for a while. I really should have got it done, but it was like low priority with all this other crap I have to do. Oh, there's always so much. Like it's, you know, I've got like open schedule, but there are things I do also need to like get done, which takes time. Like the streams, they always take up time, but they are enjoyable. Get a real sense of satisfaction in life from the streams. Yeah, there we go. I also gotta enjoy the PS Plus while it lasts. You know, Sony's not like Microsoft. I only, you know, I only get it till September or something like that. Yeah, they gave me 3 months of the PS Plus thing, whereas Microsoft's like, you want Game Pass for like 9 years? And I'm like, sure. But you can only stack it for like, I think 3 years you can stack Game Pass? I don't know. But it's like, yeah, I get like essentially unlimited Game Pass. Which is how it should be. Same with like when working with Netflix, where it's like, you know, I was given Netflix because I was covering all their stuff. And it's like, it's part of working with, you know, PR people and, you know, people that do what I do is you provide that and you get coverage and whatnot. Yeah, kind of how it works. It's a back and forth system. It's like what am I looking? What's that word? Symbiotic relationship or whatever. Yeah. Through the brain pan. Oh, that was sexy. Now we can ease that guy up using the Lancing. Oh damn, I get shot in the ass. Shame. Somebody get out the shame stick on that one. I think it's nice we throw gears in occasionally though. I'm looking forward to Gear 6 when we can stream that one and cover it all big and go all out for it. I really hope they just nail it. I think I'd love to see Gears like really hit the mainstream, like people really finally appreciate what this series has to offer because it's such a good franchise. Demon Souls, oh man, that game freaking pisses me off. It's so hardcore. Unreal Tournament and Quake. Well, again, from what I understand, Quake is getting rebooted. And I think a Quake 2 remake might be announced and dropped tomorrow. But like, what was the other part of that? Unreal Tournament. Yeah, I don't think you'll see Unreal Tournament again. Cliff Blinsky and an AMA said that they were working on an Unreal Tournament reboot. And then Fortnite became really big and they dropped Unreal Tournament. So I don't think we'll see that again. It would be cool if they did like a, you know, like a quick remake or remaster of like the original Unreal Tournament. That would be nice, but I don't think they're gonna do anything like that. I think that franchise is gonna be done for quite a while, if not returning again. Just because again, Fortnite's the moneymaker. That's an awesome execution. That is so cool. It's excessive, but really awesome. Yeah, I got the Champions thing from Game Pass there. I grabbed that. Also, if Game Pass perks, guys, there's an Elder Scrolls Online mount thing you can get through Game Pass perks, and some Halo Infinite crap as well that's in there. Boomer shooters are coming back. Oh, like Quake, where you like do the rocket shoots and stuff. Yeah, there's been a little bit of a revitalization recently. Damn it. Did he hit me like mid-run with the freaking thing? Dude. That was a good throw. That was a really good throw. I didn't appreciate that, but he got me good with that one. I try to give props when I can, when I'm like, you know, legitimately. I was like, oh, that's a good move. Otherwise, it's like, screw you, man. Damn it. Did not appreciate that death.
Enemy contact.
I'm gonna wonder what the metrics are for the other day. The magic of Minecraft minions is starting to vanish. I've been loving the Minecraft minions boost, like the amount of views and subs and stuff I've been getting from Minecraft minions is like astronomical. I'm actually thinking of starting a Minecraft survival series again. That's been my long-term dream on YouTube, is to have like a stable Minecraft series that I can do, you know, periodically, like once a week, once every other week. It's been my dream. I'm kind of debating on trying to capitalize on the minions rush, essentially.
Hell yes.
So I'm debating on that. We do need to do a stream of Minecraft again. It's been ages. Although it's like, do you count when I do the Minecraft store stuff as Minecraft streams? Because it's like, you know, we did SpongeBob not too long ago. Then we did Lightyear before that, so we do cover it in stream format, but it's not like the night stream format. It's a little different. I don't know, we'll see. All I know is it's like Minecraft minions, man. Ooh. There's too many of them. There's too many. Lawbreakers? I enjoyed Lawbreakers too. Yeah, no, I thought that was kind of cool. I think he was a dumbass to put that on on PlayStation and like kind of make fun of the Xbox audience. I think that was a very dumb decision by him. And he admitted that too in his AMAs and stuff on Reddit. It was really dumb to alienate his audience like that. It was neat. It was different. It was fun. I tried it at like E3 and I covered it on like PlayStation. I was like, yeah, it was pretty good. The problem is there's so many other shooters that are just like it, and it's like, I think that one struggled to find an audience. And I think if he would have went with the Xbox platform, his game would have kept going. Yeah.
Come on, try me.
Bad business decisions, let's put it that way. But I mean, obviously, you know, he went for the platform that had more users. It was a calculated choice, but wasn't a smart choice. No, I'm saying it's like Minecraft Minions did very, very well. Minecraft content does very, very well, but it's hard enough to get like enough people interested to do like a series of Minecraft, if that makes sense, like just regular Minecraft. Because usually it's like Minecraft with a hook. Like obviously my Minecraft stuff like has done very well when it's branded. Minecraft Star Wars, huge. Minecraft Frozen, huge. Minecraft Minions, massive. You get what I'm saying? Like it's big, but it's like it's hard to get people to transfer over and watch standard Minecraft, like survival Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft RTX. I've done a few videos on Minecraft RTX. I was actually a partner with NVIDIA, and they actually showcased my video content when they were doing the reveal of Minecraft RTX. Because I actually have a pretty good pal at NVIDIA, though we haven't really communicated as much recently because like my graphics card isn't like new enough. So you kind of get like locked out of the equation when you're not covering the new things. But I was kind of hoping with the new PC build I wanted to do that I would like communicate more, because I'm trying to like look at maybe do more PC stuff down the road, if that makes sense. So obviously, you know, I'm gonna keep that in mind as I go forward, because there was a time where I was working with. Why does that guy hate me so much to teabag me against the wall? Anyways, I was working with like NVIDIA pretty close on a lot of stuff. But yeah, like I said, my graphics card is a little older now, and it's like you're not as in favor with them. But they used to send me like codes all the time for games to like do ray tracing things, because I was a big fan of ray tracing. So they would send me a lot of codes to do like videos and stuff on that. And I'll just have to... Yeah, COVID kind of wrecked that too, because I was like at CES and I met them and I talked to them and stuff, and when you don't do the conventions or the conventions don't exist, you lose out on that connectivity where you're like, oh, I know you, I remember you, and it's a big issue. It is, yeah, business-wise. Yeah. But Minecraft Minions is still kicking ass. Like it's, you know, in the last 28 days, 160,000 views off Minecraft Minions, man. It's pretty substantial. Capture the flag. Why do we get one King of the Hill choice? I want 2 map choices for King of the Hill. That's what I want. You know, everybody makes choices, especially with business, and, you know, Cliffy just didn't make the smartest one. But I'm very happy with how Minions is done. And I want to do, like, a follow-up thing, because they did a new DLC, but I'm still trying to get, like, support on how to start the DLC. It's weird. Because I, like, loaded up my save and it's all like glitchy and I don't know how to start like the new extra DLC they added this year, and I was just like, ugh, whatever. So I'm waiting here for my contact on how to do that stuff. Oh, it's a nice angle. Maybe it's just warm. Heat is a little hardcore today. God damn it, I gotta do a video on that mouse, I think, too. So much to do all the time. I don't know if I'm reviewing Saints Row. I have no idea. Still waiting to hear on what's going on with that one. I haven't gotten rejected yet. My one pal did. So maybe I'm covering it. They might not be giving review codes until launch. Maybe only PC's getting review stuff. As far as I know, I don't know anyone that has it on console that's covering it. So, you know, I don't know if it's out yet for codes, but not a clue. Usually it's not a good sign though if a game's not handed out to review ahead of launch. Typically. But obviously it's something I'd really like to cover, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on that one. That was a pretty good shot. I love this map. It's so awesome. See, now the one issue I would say with this game is that they didn't do enough, like, they ported over a lot of maps. They didn't do enough original maps, because their original levels for this game are, like, spectacular. Damn it. Soul hackers? I cannot find a contact for soul hackers. I have emailed, and I have emailed, and I have tried a few, because like the problem with Sega is there's like several PR companies that handle different parts of it. I cannot find anyone who is covering soul hackers. It's driving me nuts. Like I literally cannot find a PR contact for it. It's driving me bonkers. Seriously. I can't even find anywhere to request that one. I'd like to cover it because it looks cool, but yeah. Not a damn clue on that one. Seriously. I even had my one other PR buddy try to look into it, and he's like, I can't find anybody either. And I was like, what is this? It's so strange, honestly. Damn it. Actually, I'll message my one pal and see if he's got like a contact for that. Then message him on like Discord or something. Yeah, I'll prompt my buddy. He usually gets these weird games like that. We'll see if he's got a contact, but hell of a time finding anybody that's handling that game. Ugh. Nah, I'm dead. For this level, seriously, wow. Top notch. Who's shooting me in the back? Oh, over there. That's a bot, isn't it? Double kill. Double bot kill. Which significantly lowers the value of said double kill.
Come on, try me.
What about Gao? Yeah, the poll today, I was very surprised how maybe it's like a recency bias for like people voting for like God of War. Because I believe it's either Destiny or Gran Turismo is actually the most. Those two are the most valuable properties to like PlayStation value, like money-wise. But it just went God of War, but it's actually quite a difference. You bought COD 3? Oh wow. Yeah, no, I hope you enjoy that. You know, play the campaign for now, but yeah, you're not gonna find any matches because it's like nighttime and all the people that play it are like North America. So you can either like, there's like a Discord, maybe we'll be like, I can find that. Can I share Discord? Like, is there a... Yeah, anyways, this is the COD 3 Discord. And when they're doing lobbies, that's when it's kind of easier. They'd run them through the day, like the day in North America for COD 3. But I would imagine when Game Pass, you know, when it's on Game Pass, there'll be more people playing. But yeah, they run them during the day, which is probably night for you, I would assume. Because I don't believe that one has like separate servers for Australia, but it should be like servers available are usually run through the day. And they're typically like, I think they said 3 p.m. Eastern or something like that. They start them, and they start like hosting matches. My gal is different than your gal? No way. Yeah, this map is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Seriously, it's really, really neat. It's both like a historical museum and also like a really well developed and like a balanced multiplayer map.
Hell yes!
What the hell's going on with that guy? Damn. I'd also love if they could add bots to like... See, that's why I wanted a Gears collection, and I'm disappointed they're not doing one. Because I would have liked Gears to be able to play Gears 1 again. Because I love that one so much. And it's just like, you know, they didn't do bots for it, so you can't get matches, which is so rough. But yeah, you gotta... You know... Gotta play COD 3 when the servers are busier, right? If you want the multiplayer. But do play the campaign, it's great. Oh, lasers. Ow.
I'll take those.
Oh, and I missed my mark. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing is great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Stream all the time. Lots of fun. And yeah, that's about it for that one. You guys have been enjoying the Gears action.
My bad. Thanks for pitching in.
Ow.
Here we go. Nice.
Damn it.
Saw that. Nice.
I like the green ambience with this gun skins and stuff. That looks fantastic. Gotta have some good situational awareness when you're battling here. Ah, that was a bad shot. I should have lined that up better.
You will all die.
Damn. Yeah, Gears will always be a blast. Like, I mean, I've had fun with it since it released. It's fun to go back and stream the different, like, versions of it. You know, we can go all the way back to Gears 2, which is so awesome. I just wish Gears 1 I could, you know, stream that one again, because that would be so great. I love that game. It's, like, really perfect multiplayer.
You will all die.
Truly perfect multiplayer. Great maps, great setup. But alas, we cannot. But at least, you know, we can enjoy Gears 2, 3, Judgment, 4, 5. You know, it's kind of wild. We'll have to do a Gears 4 stream again at some point, too. Get the pencil that in.
Nothing left for me.
Let's do it.
That was lucky.
Let's do this.
That was not lucky. I have died. Perished from behind. Damn, did that guy on our team leave? Or no? Okay, we're good. Still got a good lead here.
Useless creatures.
Damn it. Cube. Yeah, the blood splatters are kind of funny. They're silly, but they're kind of funny. Man, this level's awesome. I loved when Kevin played this for the first time, and he literally just sat here like looking at all the different like
Training will take you so far,
spots.
but the will
You know what I mean?
to
Like all the
dominate
different displays.
assures victory.
Denizens of the Hollow.
Outstanding.
Wonder if someday we'll get like a Gears collection that has like all 6 games like put together. Like way down the road.
Incoming grenade!
Seems crazy, but when you think of it, you know, the Halo collection's got all like, you know, just a good stack of Halo games in it, which is wild.
Weapon time.
That was bad. Revive me. It's Hollow in time. It was always Hollow in time. Hollow with the shotgun. The big question, will I get my Hunter or Way of the Hunter review ready for tomorrow? Or do I want to work on PC reviews? So split on that. So split.
Another one's down.
Ugh, that was bad. The guy's got like a sick cape there. Love to bring back cloaks. Cloaks are awesome. That's one thing in male's fashion that needs to come back is the cloak. Hot stuff. Which Carmine is that one doing that?
Hold up! I'm not done with you!
Let's get a nice little flank going on here. Which is unnecessary because we took the position back.
I love the sound!
Double kill. God, this thing's nasty. Really, my teammate let me. I get the double kill. My teammate lets me just die there. They're like, eh, it's got the time to save that guy. What if?
You missed it.
You like that?
No. Hostile contact.
Are you kidding me?
That's just a little slow now. Wait, did I get a hit marker on a guy that's down with the sniper rifle? Pretty sure that's supposed to be an insta-kill, is it not? That was close. Oh, I love how my meat shield goes down. Like, literally. Yeah, okay. How big is Amazon's massive, man. Yeah, but I do hope you at least go and enjoy the campaign and stuff for COD 3. It's spectacular, but like I said, if you play, you know, later on, which would be, I think, again, nighttime where you are, you'll find matches. Man, that bot, crazy lock on with that Lancer shot.
Thanks. Now let's go kill him. Right you even close.
Ooh, that's close. Oh, these guys don't know I'm here? Okay, I thought that guy was coming after me. Not bad at this. Hello there. Hello. Let's grab that sniper. Come on. Nah, I think we win this match anyways.
Right you even close.
Let's do this. Get me the hell up!
Everybody getting burned by the lasers of death. I always hated that in, what's that map? Security in Gears 2. You're just getting, like, destroyed by these, like, annoying-ass lasers while you're fighting. No! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I wonder if I can get the big stabby thing. The breaker.
Enemy marked.
What? That should have been a kill right off the bat.
Right you even Right you even
My grenade's still here?
Right you
Victory for the cog, for your brothers and sisters, for humanity.
For humanity.
Double time it.
She's looking pretty blood-soaked on that. For beside the Canadian flag, that's majestic. Blood-soaked background. Crazy. Loving this insane XP boosting we're getting here. See, I'd like if they gave us multiple King of the Hill map options. It would have been nice to do like effort. Like, there's so many maps in this, we didn't get to play the other ones. For the oh, that's the Battlefront stream for the Republic, man. Come on. Ritual action. Let's do this. Let's get this going. Let's wait for these other players. Now let's focus up.
They will move.
Let's get ready to
quickly on
ritual
our
hard.
territory. Stop.
That guy like a zombie? Is that zombie? Remember that for like the Gears 4, they had like all these DLC zombies at the beginning, like characters, and they would just constantly go brains like the whole goddamn time. It was so annoying. But yeah, hilarious at the same time. My god, why is it so like backish, like bleh tonight? We've been sitting around too much today. Is that a bot? That's a bot. I'm not gonna bother with the bot. I'm gonna leave. Beautiful double kill. I love the creepiness of this map. It's so weird looking.
Back in the fight, man.
Chopped off.
It's mostly real players. It just seems like we're only coming across the bots. That guy's a real player. Yeah, you better run from my boom shot. I guess he didn't realize I was attacking him at all. He literally didn't even know I was there. That hurts my feelings. The dude is just like, he didn't even acknowledge my existence. Damn it. Oh, just a regular Crimson Omen. That's a bit odd to see. Usually it's some kind of weird crap emoji or whatnot that pops up on the screen.
Sweet. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, Gears of War is great, man. I always love playing this game. It's always a real pleasure, actually, jumping into to Gears again. I love keeping it in rotation.
Get up. Flame out.
Mercy is weakness. Yes, please.
Legendary game ideas? It just happens, just like with any piece of IP, someone has something different and people will attach to it and get attached to it and then it becomes a big thing. I think what's crazier is that most of this is based on like Cliff Walensky's divorce. that's literally spanned a whole franchise. Imagine being like, you know, your divorce being the cause of a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Like what? It's wild, actually, to think about.
You're out of luck. It's mine. That's hungry.
Enemy.
The next Halo or Gears, you never know until someone makes it, and it grows, and it becomes a crazy franchise. Seriously, you never know. It's a little bit different nowadays, because usually you'd want long-term franchises, like, you know, well, maybe not long-term franchises, sorry. Now you want, like, long-term games, so it's, like, less likely you'll get franchises that have, like, several entries that are, like, multiplayer focused, but you never know until it happens. They can come out of anywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think most games that are kind of like that nowadays, that really explode, are kind of almost temporary. It's like, you know, like Among Us, or Fall Guys, or Fortnite. They seem to be party games that sort of blow up big and then shrink down, and, you know. Then you know what doesn't shrink? Your likes on the stream. What? I know, crazy, right?
Enemy marked!
Never stood a chance.
Damn it.
Enemy marked!
Never.
Yes, indeed.
These crazy ass like bows and stuff. It's neat that this sort of Aztec inspired sort of flavor exists within this universe. Damn it. There's so much like lore for Gears too. It feels endless. Potentially endless.
Good to go.
You brought this on yourself.
Get a little bit of an execution going on here, why not? Oh my god, did I just rip and do like a frickin' football kick of that thing's head? That was excessively gnarly. But awesome.
That's on me.
But awesome.
Nice!
Yeah, I wish we could do Gears 1. Like, it'd be so cool to get to a point, though, like, stream-wise, where you've got enough of an audience where you could be like, we're playing this old-ass game, and you'd have enough people that you could just, like, fill those lobbies. That'd be so awesome. Maybe someday.
Not now.
Still 10 seconds left, come on. That torque bow.
Don't mess with the Carmine, man! Sweet!
Good victory, guys.
Exceptional work, Gears.
That's what I like to see out
But there
there.
is much more to be done. Onward.
That there is. That there is.
This fight's gonna get pretty hot, guys! But I'm ready!
Yeah, the temple goes pretty high, too. I never really looked up in this one. It's a really, really well-designed level, like aesthetically, gameplay-wise. It flows really well.
See you later.
That guy wasted the grenades.
Glad I'm on this end.
Headshot on the bot. Yeah, it's not that cool, but still pretty awesome. Oh my god, that guy's getting just incinerated. Like, two guys shooting him up the ass of the mashers, too. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. You know, the Xbox One, interesting. If this is on PC, you can play it through PC Game Pass or buy it on PC. I hope you enjoy your Series X when it arrives. Damn it.
Got contact.
That guy just like backpedaled away. That was a waste of frags. I didn't get any kills out of it. I need to change it where Instagram doesn't notify or do actual buzzes. You want? Oh, I have a good one there. You want to see a stream of sports game? Typically when the sports games come out, I do one stream per sports game, like we did last year, Madden. We did NHL. So typically, again, when the sports games come out, I'll do a stream for them. So stay tuned. We'll probably stream Madden. That was actually crazy headshot. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, the Scorcher's up? I want the Scorcher. That's rough, bro. That's rough. I kind of totally robbed that guy of that kill. He saved my life. I feel bad. I didn't mean to burn that much. It happens. Ah, damn it. Deserved that. Deserved that from the bot. Nice.
Hey, watch where you're shooting.
Ooh, you fucked him up, Kait.
Triple kill. Couldn't survive all the kills though. You guys still ahead of me on points? That's crazy. More like objective break? I got like quite a few more kills, I guess. Not killing in a high enough volume. Although being MVP really doesn't do anything. Doesn't really matter.
I am never dropping this.
That was a waste. Thought he would come into the position.
Securing ammo.
It sucked for this guy. He's got like 3 people shooting at him with mashers. What do you do, right?
Enemy marked.
Damn it.
Enemy marked. Incoming flash. Come on. Ew, I got some on my hands.
Damn it.
Victory for the cog, for your brothers and sisters.
Well, that went pretty
for
well.
humanity.
Anyways, I think that's about it for Gears tonight. It was a blast. Till next time.